Give me the deets.
I've now unmuted it, so it should be picking up the audio. So now we need Sam to speak.
I suppose I can for a little bit. How long do you want me to go on for? I can go on for days.
Do a monologue. Let's go.
Months even. In today's news report, with the weather... oh, I'm just talking to myself. I've done this for most of my isolation, to be honest.
It's muted, isn't it?
Oh, it's because it's still on the stream starting soon thing. We're not actually in anything.
Yes. So let's try that one as a tester. That should be picking up everything now.
Can you hear us?
Who you talking to?
I have no idea. Right. Now Sam talk.
Hello.
Yes, Sam, I can hear you fine.
Oh, good.
So what's the issue?
Your attitude, Luke, that's the issue.
It's not picking up twice.
Hold on. Yeah, but I can hear JJ speaking when he's not speaking. Oh, of course, because the stream is delayed.
That's how.
This is so confusing. Okay, so I'm hearing... Hold on.
Shall I go in another room and listen with my phone?
Yeah, we'd much better leave the whole session. You just in another room.
I think it's fine. I can't hear anyone twice. I'm just hearing everything.
Let's just go for it. It's more important we play D&D.
Exactly. So I'm glad it took us
25 minutes to figure out.
Hey, it took sound work.
To be honest, we're earlier than we are sometimes.
That is a very, very good point. And so that we're not, ditching tradition.
We can go for it.
You going to the toilet, Ben? Ben, I will come out of this screen and grab you.
That's okay, dude. Can those be the rolls? Thank you.
Right. Okay. We're going to start now.
Okay.
Gentlemen.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, gentlemen, welcome back. I should have
Oh, that's very culture appropriate. Fantastic.
Gentlemen, welcome back to D&D. Let's get into this very, very quickly. Last session, or previously, you guys are fighting Lolth. Just before that, you made an agreement with the Master of the Forge that basically you would get. He wanted Lolth dead. Oh, can I have my dice? He wanted Lolth dead, you wanted Lolth dead. However, he also wanted Hercule, the little companion Duergar you have with you, because he is in exile and he went into a very holy place for the Duergar. Therefore, you made an agreement. You would defeat Lolth, sound a horn that would basically mean that the Duergar rise up over all their enemies, basically a sort of like an enchantment thing to basically tell them you're being betrayed, blind them essentially, but to make them stand up for themselves for once. And you would do this. I lost myself. You would.
Sorry, Ben. I think we then put on a show, a masterclass in D&D combat. Yeah.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes. You did this. You made a deal with him that you had to do this within 2 days. Otherwise, Gylndan and Herb would be bound to the forge forever. You went off. You did a quick short rest in this little cave. There was a bit of a shortcut. During this short rest, Drix, the mind flayer that you've been with, went off for a little while and did his thing. You didn't really ask many questions about it. Strange. Came back. Went masterclass in D&D combat, blowing up a bunch of the drow. Drix uses mind blast to weaken Lolth to the point where she would still be a formidable fight, but a manageable one.
Drix could have killed her as one, but he's just like...
He thinks he needs a challenge. So the first bit went off with that I hit. You realise that she is a fairly potent spellcaster, but also has some skill with her blades. You whooped her ass and the asses of all of her drow companions, and she fled into another room. As she fled into another room, you can see her form has changed somewhat into a Dryder, a half spider, half human sort of version of herself. She's much larger now, much taller. The crown upon her head has grown. These two tall sort of pincer-like things. And with that really, really awful, like really bad, I think it's the worst catch-up I've ever done. Mazzy!
Right.
I just asked Luke, that joke you said in the chat, did you come up with that while you were stunned for like 10 rounds?
Anyway, I'm going to see all the spiders and everything in front of me, and ignore all the spiders and everything in front of me, and shoot 2 arrows right at the person who I'm still hunter's marking.
Yes, queen.
Actually, no, right, forget that. I'm going to... No, don't completely forget that. I'm going to lightning arrow her.
Somewhat forget it. Don't forget it fully.
Which technically still is, I think, longbow,
You still have to roll
and
to hit,
then,
okay. She takes a bunch of damage.
So, still roll to hit.
Yeah, that fucking.
But then I'm going to go to my spell and go lightning arrow.
Lightning arrow, so she needs to make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. I haven't picked the dice for this week. I'm going to pick the first dice I have. And that's sentimental.
Just so you know, I'm going to add them on now to see what that gets to what a waste. Let's go.
Undead dice.
Undead.
How does that work, Matt? What are the 2 rolls for? Is one for the target and anything
So
else?
I've still got to fire the arrow.
Yeah.
So I've got to roll with the bow to fire the arrow. But then once I fired it, it becomes lightning. So the arrow becomes lightning, and then I'm rolling that for the actual lightning for the damage.
So the 19 is what would hit her, and then 15 is anyone around.
Yeah. That sounds right.
7.
That's a good second roll.
It says for DC 14.
DC 14, she passes, she takes half damage, so she takes 9
Plus the 2
damage, plus the 2 Hunter's Mark damage. Yes, so there's 2 crackles of lightning emanate out from your bow, obviously striking her straight away. She's able to dodge most of it, but all these sort of crackles of lightning emanating sort of around and still sort of, shatter her back.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the same again. Just hopefully she fails.
Casting a spell is an action. It's not putting your full.
Okay, well that sucks.
That is unfortunate. However, you have done a little bit of magical damage.
It's a bit of damage. Yeah.
It's a bit of damage. Any movement? Any?
Yeah. So let's not all stand there. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go up to there. Hopefully, getting maybe half cover on certain things, depending on who's attacking me.
Excellent.
What are those? Are those all tree trunks all the way to the?
They are sort of like sort of like tree trunks that are just going all the way up to the roof. You can't get on top.
Okay.
They're just sort of around the place. I meant to black them out, but they're weird shapes. Let me just see, because I did a lot of bad things last time. There was a thing I should have done to that effect, but I didn't. She is. So she's going to see you doing this towards her, and as you sort of firing up the arrow at her and sort of aiming up the arrow, you can see she is growing a little bit more crazy, a little bit more maddening. Like I said, she's got this very, very broad smile on her face. Her eyes are twitching a little bit. She's descending almost into madness the weaker she gets. And as you've entered the room, she was sort of whispering to herself. And as you aim at the arrow, you fired it off. She just looks back at you. You! And she just stares at you, points at you with one of her scimitars. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw? I believe it's wisdom.
Don't want to. I'm sure it's wisdom before I roll.
Matt, you got okay wisdom, haven't you?
Plus 2.
That's alright.
Let me see. Yes, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no worries, lads.
You are fine. Okay, so
I'm fine.
you still take a little bit of damage.
Or not.
You take 7 points of psychic damage.
Don't like that.
Ooh.
As you begin to hear these voices in your head, these sort of elven voices of different sort of, some are male, some are female, just telling you you're horrible, you're sadistic, you're a monster, you're hideous, almost. But you manage to sort of shake them away pretty quickly, without any other effects. Next up is Gylndan. That's one of their legendary actions used.
Right. I'm gonna bonus action, Althor's all-seeing eyes. So you've all got a nice little +4 to do with what you will. I think Mazzy does as well. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, Mazzy, you're all good.
Nice.
And then I cast greater invisibility on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna be invisible.
So you are invisible. I'll just give you a quick little invisibility. There you go.
I'll just look upset, not invisible, with that token.
Okay,
there we go.
now you're an idiot.
Okay. And 5, 10, 15, 20. Gotta go here.
Can you go there?
That's my turn.
I assume none of us will know where you are either, right?
Not really, no.
You must pretend, Matt, that you do not know
Yeah,
where I am.
I just want to make
You
sure.
just see
Yeah.
Gylndan sort of pop into invisibility and then run off.
Yeah. Ben, I'll point out that I went invisible before I moved.
Yep. That's fair. You said you were going to do it before you moved, so that's fine. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
That is everything. She is going to use. No, she's not going to use a legendary action because there's nothing they can really do. So, unfortunately, however, it is her turn, and I'm going to ask Mazzy,
Of course.
Oramis, and Doc to make me a Constitution saving throw as she begins
Oh, you're all
forming this these sort of different shapes in the air with her scimitars, and as she's forming these shapes, a creature almost grows on the end of it. A small spider sort of crawls out of her blade, and then more and more and more. She just sends this flurry of spiders in your direction, and anyone within that radius. So unfortunately, Mazzy, you failed. Doc, you definitely passed, and Oramis, so did you.
My man does not like spiders. So.
Is it 25 points of damage to you, Mazzy?
Oh, he passed, though.
I failed.
Everyone else.
Oh, he failed, yeah. So I was going to say, I thought you'd passed and Luke had failed. Luke was in for a ride.
Of piercing damage, as this area that I've highlighted here becomes entirely engulfed in a sphere of spiders. It is as tall as it is wide, as you can see there. And they are just crawling around over each other, around you, around themselves. It's terrifying. This area has, so you have disadvantage on attack rolls. It's lightly obscured, so you have disadvantage on attack rolls to shoot out of it. And it's difficult terrain, so moving through it is difficult terrain.
Is that still difficult terrain for me, technically?
It's magical difficult terrain,
Okay.
so yes.
Okay.
That will be everything. Yeah, I don't think she needs to do much more. So now,
I definitely think she's done that. I think she's picking on me slightly.
You know, yet.
Yeah, I know. She has a reason to pick on me. I'm not
let me just
saying anything else, but she's picking on me. I'm picking on her, so it evens out.
Bada boom, bada boom,
Bada bing, bada boom.
bada bing, bada boom indeed. Now the two drow are going to. One is going to attack. There's nothing that can attack, really. So instead, they're both going to use their spells to cast a spell. And as they are casting the spell, out of the ground appears this sort of black voided portal. And unfortunately, two more of these fuckers
Get in the sea.
grow.
I was wondering why there was a bit of a gap. Maybe not. There was a gap on there and then a gap on the other side, but
I don't know. That's
Is that how they've summoned them? Because that's just not following order at all, is it?
yeah.
There's
so
no
they've
symmetry
some
there.
of them next to each other, so I'll say they've summoned them in like this area here.
Somebody say fireball.
No, I'm not sure anyone said that.
Oh, well, can I say?
Fucking fireball. Oh, yeah, okay, alright, yeah, maybe it's
In,
time
in,
for
in
fireball.
character, fireball. I'm actually talking about on me to get rid of these.
not to be fireball.
Is fireball AoE?
Fireball is it?
Please, fireball.
And then these things are going to move up.
Actually, is this
10,
spell?
15.
Spiders.
They're not going to move into that space because they're going to have 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 5.
So I couldn't really hear you, Ben. What's this circle? Is this the one that damaged Mazzy?
Yeah, this circle is the thing that damaged Mazzy. A huge sphere of spiders has literally just been created.
Oh, shit.
Is this class as AoE?
This is classed as AoE.
So I don't take any damage.
No, because it's a Constitution save, not a Dexterity saving throw to take half damage. I'm very, very sorry. And I think that's all they're going to do. Now these spiders are natural, so you get 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10.
I think we're surrounded.
I'm feeling less okay about this now.
And that is their turn. Oramis, you're up.
I'll get the plug. Yeah. So I'm going to move to there, which is 15 feet? Or is it? I move from that square. So
It's double movement, isn't it?
It's double movement.
So
So
10 feet to get to that one.
Yeah,
So 15, okay. Yeah, sorry, it's better. He's
I agree with
Okay, cool.
what you said.
So you've. Sorry, where did you move?
So it's 10 feet to move from that square to that square.
Yeah, so
And
yeah,
then
10
5
feet, and then 5 feet. If
Cool.
most of this, if most of the circle is not in the square, then it doesn't count.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I would like to shoot an Eldritch Blast at the nearest spider, por favor.
Of course.
You better hit Luke.
I was there then, but you have got green twice.
I do have green twice. You are going to have to make do.
There's only so many
I apologize. Yes, there is only so many colours.
Can
Yes,
you put two
Blast.
stickers on one?
That hits. Pardon?
Can you put 2 stickers on one?
Oh, you actually can. Matt, you're a genius.
I know.
And this one's Christmassy now. So you're hitting this one here, yeah?
Senior big face.
Yeah, that definitely hits, and much like the other mini mechanics that we've been going through, he's gone.
And I'd also like to aim at this one here with a second shot.
With your second shot, of course.
Bear with me.
Hits again. These 2 Eldritch Blasts sort of fly out of your hands, striking these spiders who just sort of get blasted in the face. Their little sort of chitinous eyes and faces just explode upon impact. Slump down.
Luke, are you
Dead.
summoning your Eldritch Blast like this just to make it...
And then I'd like
Just to rub it in.
5, 10, 15 feet of movement, and then I'd like to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Now?
No, I'm going up against the wall.
You haven't moved for me. Yeah. There you go. Just to point out, these 2 priestesses they won't be counted as minions. I've removed some of their health because they are, so it's not so massively damage spongy. But yeah, they are a bit more powerful than your average little drow. Also, in the last fight, if you remember, I said sort of near the start of the final round of combat we did that Lolth was looking like she wanted to leave. Any damage from that point on has been carried over to this stage. So you've already done a fair bit of damage to her so far on this stage.
Good.
Right. From that, Lolth will take another legendary action.
How many does she have?
She has 3.
She's 3.
Per round.
Per round. Oh,
So she
right, okay.
so she's going to tell the priestess to move up, and she's just going to move up to there. She can move half her speed, so she's going to move up to there. And Doc.
Okay, I'm going to 10, 20, 30, 35 feet out of the spiders. I'm going to use my bonus action for my... Oh, I need to make a con save for that first, actually.
Matt, do you need to make a con save for your
Oh yeah, I do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, Hunter Smart.
DC 10. Your damage is 25, so it's DC 12. Hunter's Mark is gone.
That's two really poor rolls.
Did Doc and Oramis... Oh god.
It's a
Did Doc
7
and Oramis take half damage?
Oramis took half damage, yeah. He wasn't concentrating on anything, I don't think.
Okay.
At the end of last session, you lost Bane. Yes, so, what are you doing there,
My
Doc?
bonus action to
Which one?
modify vitality, and I get 4 flat from that. And then I'm going to use my action to cast Guardian of Fate. I'm going to
Guardian
put
of
it
Faith.
there. So it
There.
takes up those
Right.
4 squares
Takes up the 4 squares
behind the blue and the red spider.
behind the blue and the red. Oh, so, like, that.
No, it's a large.
Oh, it's a large thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's that instead.
Yes.
It's a golden guardian, so I'm going to make it gold. It's kind of hard to see, actually.
And then
But,
you move it over 1.
yeah. Boom.
Yeah, I'm going to dump that there.
It's anything within
10 feet.
10 feet of this thing.
Yes.
That moves.
Moves. Yes.
Moves. Right,
I
okay.
must make a dexterity saving throw.
Right. And it's no damage on a success. No, half on a success.
It's 10 on success, 20 on failure.
Gotcha.
It disappears after it's dealt 60 damage.
Right, okay. Yeah, for the purposes of, obviously some of these things are minions, we'll say that, obviously on a fail, still 10, on a pass, it's still 20, even if on a
Yeah.
pass, it's still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So hopefully they pass and it only does 10s to the minions.
Yes!
I'll get more uses out of it. That's my turn. So I can't move very far because of the difficult terrain.
Will she do anything else? Yes, I think she will. No, she won't do anything else for the minute, and it goes back to Mazzy.
Right, now that I don't have Hunter's Mark, I'm going to cast, just make sure I've got one left, ooh, last one. I'm going to cast a Spike Growth. I think I've got the right there, which will hopefully get
There.
this square just there,
Just there.
which will hopefully get everybody, including most of the spiders. So, Madam halfway up the stairs should be gotten.
Hold on, I know that's not big enough. Let me just things. That's 5, 10, 15, 25, 10.
Should be bigger, I think.
Yeah, 15, 20. So it's that big.
I think on that in the middle, if I've calculated right, I might have got the wrong
I
one
will.
because I did it a second ago.
I'm just gonna do something. No, I can't allow you to move things. So it's on there, which is there, right?
Ooh, can we go up one?
Yeah. So like there.
Until we get yellow. Is she
Oh my God,
technically in that?
That's a good circle, isn't it?
Yeah. So there. But then that's not getting pink.
I can live with that pink, I think.
You can live with that pink.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there.
25 to there. Gotcha. Alright. Nicely done. Oh, who can she see at the minute? That's a very interesting question. I think the only person she can really see, I mean, she can see Mazzy, and actually she can see Oramis as well. And I think at the minute,
I should have stayed behind a pillar.
all of this is about being hideous and horrible.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to
Yeah.
walk with a big brand on her face.
Also,
Doc,
Oh yeah.
can you make me a wisdom saving throw as you two begin to hear these voices calling you hideous, horrible, degenerate almost. How dare you even think that you're worthy?
You're so short.
Natural 20, you take half damage.
Well, so 28.
So that's, you take 8 psychic damage.
I lose my
If someone attacks me, I can do it. I'm just going to do it.
I lose my spell. I'll no longer concentrate on that.
You lose your spell. That is saddening. But you're alright. Gylndan. No. Wait, we went to the top of the round with Mazzy. Mazzy cast his thing, so now it's Gylndan. Yes.
Lads, do you want big and bold?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Okay. So, Ben, I think I can get to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get to here, going along the back.
Yeah, make me a quick stealth check. With advantage.
No, so I'm gonna, and then I'm then gonna bonus action Misty Step up here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, up here.
Misty Step up there. Gotcha.
Is that okay?
Yeah, so you're running to here, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Because I haven't figured out how tall these things are yet, and I can't be bothered to do that now. I think they're about 10 feet tall at the top, so 10 feet up. So I'll say that's you'll be alright doing that, I think.
Okay. Start movement and bonus action. So, yeah.
The spell as your bonus action.
Yeah.
I would have had a. When would Alcohol's also I have run out?
Would have run out now. Start of his turn, so you would have had a +4.
So can I use that +4 to retroactively keep Aura of Vitality? Seems like I've rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's the? Actually, there's one. What's the? This is it 20 feet for ranged attacks to not have disadvantage.
Depends what it's with.
Depends what it's with, yeah.
No way. If it's Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, you've got 120 feet, and then times 120 by 4.
But if I mean, like if I'm.
5 feet. Within 5 feet, so any range attack within 5 feet is. Yeah. Anyway, Sam, what you got?
That was everything else. My movement and bonus action. So I'll leave it at that.
Make me a quick stealth check with advantage, just as you're sort of running near-ish this green guy here.
I mean, I almost hope I've failed this because it's just going to go for Oramis, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. And it is obviously a spider. It's not got the best passive perception.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Advantage. Oh, yucky.
The spider has heard something over this way. Now it's obviously a spider. It's not very intelligent, so you could potentially say that its attention is somewhat grabbed elsewhere. But there we are.
Cheers, pal.
Next up.
That's right. Don't mention it.
Next up, we have the lady herself. Who? I'm going to take a really, really quick look at her stat block and see what she can do. So she can. She's going to try and stop Doc from doing anything, as he is a healer and she knows how bad healers are. So she is going to. Oh no, my bad. My bad. She's going to. Yeah, okay, so she's gonna take a crossbow shot at Oramis. As she pulls out this little hand crossbow, similar to the hand crossbow. Hand crossbow.
A god is using a hand crossbow.
Yeah, similar to the other drow, except hers is much more ornately designed and almost glows with this sort of radiant power.
Oh god, she's an idiot.
Does also miss with a natural 2 as the shot goes wide. However, Doc, she then spins around and with her sort of webbed sack, she fires some web at you.
Not the sack.
Not the sack. That is a 12 plus. Oh god, that's 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes, alright, so you are currently restrained as this web splashes over you. There's no way I can't make this sound disgusting. The web splashes over you, you are covered by it, you are restrained. As an action, you can make a DC 12 strength check to get out of it, or straight strength. Anyone can make this attempt for him. The web can also be attacked, it has an AC of 10, vulnerable to fire damage, 5 hit points. But you are currently restrained, cannot move. And I think that's all she's going to do for the minute. It's the Drow's turn. They are priestesses, so I'm going to have them make a quick Arcana check as this huge glowing thing has just appeared near them to see if they know anything about it.
What do they know about divine magic?
So one of them, the purple one, doesn't really seem to understand what the fuck this thing is, and is therefore going to get a little bit closer to be within range of Oramis. 5 moves within, makes a dex save throw. Natural 16 plus.
My spell save DC is 16.
Yeah, there we go. Plus 2 anyway. So she takes 10 damage.
And spike growth is 2d4.
Spike growth is also 2d4 damage, so roll me a quick 2d4. Oh, 6, that's not bad, yeah. And then she's going to 15, 20, 25, 30, seeing you're a little bit alone. And she's going to cast... What's the spell that they all have? Ray of Sickness.
Oh, Luke. Doc, are you not grappled? You're stuck.
Yeah, I'm restrained.
Okay.
So...
Look, I'm fighting an army of spiders then.
No, it's not.
What?
You're restrained. You need to go all out and fight the god, man.
13 plus...
Is there anything we can do to
5, that's 18, which hits you. Can you make me
have to
a...
I've not come through that circle, sorry.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
You also try attacking the webbing.
What's my common modifier?
I can find an arrow, but that's probably not.
No, I think.
I've done that before, it didn't work very well.
Slice the
Yeah.
webbing.
Oh yeah, we got that. I can roll stuff.
Oh,
20!
23, mate. You have nailed it. You take half damage and you are not sickened. Or poisoned, rather. So you take... What's the... Grab this deal. Oh lord. So that's 5 poison damage. You cannot half it. Spider-Man. Spider. No, 15.
Oh, Luke, this is exactly where you want to be, isn't it?
20.
It's my worst nightmare.
And as it sort of crawls up to you, it literally sort of jumps onto the wall and then jumps at you. And it's going to make an attack roll against you as well. Let's see. 15 to hit.
No.
Doesn't hit. You manage to sort of quickly jump out of the way before these huge sort of pincers just sort of gnash down at you, and his whole body just sort of contorts in the air, tumbling around. And then in this, like, it just sort of stands there, doing that thing that all spiders do, like very, very quickly, just stood very, very still. And it's moving very, very sort of like in short little bursts of just... and it pulls itself back to its original position.
So is this now the other side of me? Or
It's still where it was. This one, Mazzy, is going to go for you. 5, and this one's going to go for 10. 15, so you're in a little bit of trouble.
So I know what's happening.
Natural 19 for pink.
I don't know what's happening.
Matthew's getting attacked.
You get tag team plus some spiders.
I was really hoping they'd miss.
So natural 19, can you make... can you also make me a constitution saving throw? Sorry, 40 saving throw.
Such poor rolls today.
That's 9 piercing damage.
What kind of like you?
No. I might start doing that, yeah.
What's the roll? 8. Yes, this is still a failure.
I am a failure. I will never make it out.
So you take. God, that's 12 poison damage.
Oh my god, I am low.
But otherwise, that's it.
Oh, you took 25 at the beginning, didn't you? Yeah, you're in trouble.
But the other one only rolls a 10 to hit you. So the first one leaps on you, and you've got your sword out, and you sort of block it, but it still manages to get these sort of pincer strikes at you really up close. You manage to push it off, and then seeing the other one jump for you, you're able to dodge out of the way very, very easily. Then these guys are going to go 5.
Do I get?
Yeah, 2d4.
1. It's not getting any better. 3, 4 in total.
4. Yes, he takes 4 points of damage, but he's gone.
Does that still trigger my gunning effect?
I would say, so your thing is when a creature moves, but so is his. I would say it crawling through spikes probably hurts it before your thing would slam down on it or do whatever it does, so it doesn't trigger the damage.
It's 10 feet, so it would cover.
This one is also going to move.
Oh shit, Constitution save.
Oh, yes, of course.
14.
14. You took.
So unless he took 28 damage, he's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're good. Oh god, all these spiders are kind of fucked then actually, because then this one was going to move towards Doc while he's restrained, but it takes damage. It's a minion.
1 and 1, so it took 2 damage.
2 damage. It's gone. This one.
Is there much point in this? 3 is already dead.
Not really. And that one also goes away.
6 damage.
Which is rather sad. And then this woman here is going to try and back up to Lolth. More.
Oh, fuck's sake. 1. 3 in total.
1 and 3, and it's 4 damage as she pulls back up. Unfortunately, the ones she summoned have died, so she doesn't need to make a save. I think that was a fairly successful turn for the drow and them. Oramis, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna yeet out of here. I will take the attack of opportunity from the spider.
Where have you moved to?
I'm going to go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30 to there.
30
running around the
7 plus 5, 12 doesn't hit.
And then can I, at this point here, jump over that?
At that point there, I'd say make me an athletics check. You can use some of your movement to do it, obviously. Make me a quick athletics check to see sort of, or acrobatics, either or.
And it makes a difference.
Proficiency in both.
Oh, that's fine.
5, damn, yeah, so you're able to do that, I'd say, so obviously you can climb with your movement, and yeah, you're able to, that was just to see if you got a really low roll, so yeah, you're able to climb over just fine, using an extra sort of 5 feet of your movement to get up and there.
Ow! You would actually run into me there.
How do I play
When you
You
whisper,
can move
like,
through the space of someone without, as long as they're, oh yeah, you would have bumped into.
Well, I'd like to think I'd try and get out of the way.
Yeah, probably.
I'll allow him through.
Yeah, I'll say you can probably hear him coming. He's dashing, so you probably would have been able to.
Oh, the temptation to just clothesline him is
So, yeah.
Now's not the time.
So yeah, Aramis will.
DOS Eldritch Blaster.
DOS Eldritch Blaster.
I'm so confused as why you're planning into that.
Because I'm better.
Oh, actually, you're using Eldritch Blast. She's going to really quickly. You have advantage on this because it's a charm effect, but she is going to use her reaction to essentially, she sees you coming up, and as you sort of aiming up your arm, she stares at you, and obviously she is becoming a bit more maddening, but in this moment you almost see a radiance from her as your eyes sort of match, and there is an almost godlike sense about her. So can you make me a charisma saving throw? You have advantage.
Spiders don't really do it for me, I'm afraid.
They don't. You're able to hit it just fine. Yeah. So that one, I will take that one.
What was it? What was it you said last week, Luke? You said
Go
you went from an 8 to a 3. Yeah.
3, nice. Yeah, nice hit. Able to very easily counter this.
So,
anything else?
12 damage, yeah.
12 damage. Yeah.
Cool. And DOS Eldritch Blast.
Plus Blast is, but this one, this next one sort of crackles into the wall's head. She will use her legendary action, unfortunately, to. She's got no other way to go about doing this. She's literally going to. You see, sort of, she stares at you, and then quickly, sort of, into smoke. The smoke rushes towards you, and she appears right there. She can't make an attack as of yet.
No.
Doc, you're up.
Okay,
You
well,
are restrained by the webbing.
yeah, I'm going to use my action to try and break free.
Uh-huh.
17.
You are free. You tear these webs off of your form.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my bonus action for Vitality. 9.
9. Nice.
None of us is close to me, so I'm going to heal myself.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my movement to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 around here and just sort of tuck myself in between
Tuck
the
yourself
various
in
spell
between
effects.
yeah, very nice.
And that's everything I can do on myself.
Cool. She's going to use her other legendary action to make a couple of attacks against Oramis. So 5 plus 9.
Luke, that was really bold. What you've done.
19. A natural 19. However, it does hit. So she's going to go. That's 4.
Because we fight her with
3 is 7 piercing damage. 7 piercing damage.
Oh no, please!
Plus.
Sorry, is that 7 already been halved or so?
That hasn't been halved, so. And then 7 poison damage. Yeah, it's poison. So, as she makes these 2 deadly swipes at you, the first one you sort of like see coming as she sort of morphs out of the smoke of the teleportation, but the second one she just catches you just before you can dodge out of the way. Doc's turn's been done. Yeah, so Mazzy, it is your turn. You're being attacked by spiders.
I'm being attacked by spiders. I'm going to hit them with that. Oh, yes. And that's going to be purple first.
This one easily just slammed down on its head.
It's not purple.
Essentially through the head.
Yeah.
I wasn't purple. I was pink.
Okay.
just maybe get that scene.
Fine, sorry. And that's on orange.
And that one's on orange. Yeah, so you go literally from the first one slamming down on its head, second one riles up, able to pull the other blade out, and the other blade you just cut off its forefront sort of limbs, and its pierces topples down and just bleeds out on the floor.
Lovely. What was the healing potion again?
2d4 plus 2.
Watch me roll ones again. 2. 2.
Twice as good.
So 6.
Excellent.
Useless, but there we are. Actually, no, I needed that.
She's got all of her legendary actions back right now, so she's going to go for another couple of swipes against Oramis. 14 plus 9, yeah, that definitely does it. I can't think of maths right now. 23, yeah, that definitely hits. That's 5 plus 3 is 8 piercing damage. And that's 7 poison damage. And the next attack is a natural 1. Lovely. Misses, that's a one legendary action gone. Gylndan.
Alright, so I had a plan, and
Am I in the way?
you sort of ruined it. Yeah.
Concentration save on insect plague. 11, she's fine.
Oh, Luke, I hate you.
He's also drinking a health potion.
Lolth would like to remind you of the refreshing taste of Diet Coke. Joking, not sponsored.
Can you imagine?
I don't know what to do. So I don't want to ruin the surprise. I was going to polymorph into a T-Rex and lay into her. But you're in my way, Luke. I can't get around
T-Rex
you.
bite has like 10 feet of.
Yeah, but I wanted to get onto this bit because not sure about a T-Rex being on this staircase.
A T-Rex wouldn't be able to be on that staircase.
Yeah, so I wanted to get here.
Very weirdly positioned.
Yeah.
I mean, get on the railing and run around. Nice little acrobatics check, Gylndan.
Well,
you can get around her. You'll just have to make opposing strength checks. And who do you think is stronger, you or a big half spider, half?
Who do you think's got the divination roll that would make her fail in a heartbeat?
Very.
It's not an action to do a strength check, is it?
No, that's just running around.
Okay, can I? She doesn't know I'm there. Can I try? Yeah, can I push her out?
She doesn't know you're there, so I'll give her disadvantage because she doesn't realise that she's actually stopping someone.
Yeah. The only other thing is, if I get here, she might then just teleport away. I can run off this thing. It's right. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go round her. She fails. She hits the 3.
She hits the 3. All right.
As long as I get higher than a 3, whatever her. Oh, here we go.
Come on.
Strength check. Just strength.
Strength.
Seems like that.
Oh, get in! What a waste of a fucking roll. Right.
Alright, you're faster.
Yeah, and my invisibility is going to disappear, and as it sort of disappears, you'll just slowly see me transform into a T-Rex.
Very nice. I had a token for you being a T-Rex, didn't I?
Yeah.
Where did I send that to you? Did I send that to you over Facebook?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I did. Or I would have also...
Should be in your history of stuff you've uploaded.
That's a really good point. But also I think it should be in this folder. Damn it, it's not in that one. That's sad. Wait, no, it might be in that one. Zombie Talon. Talons, that's what they were called. I couldn't remember what the Talon's name was. Which is very awkward. Yeah, it'll probably be in the history of things I've uploaded. Let's have a look. Otherwise, I will just make you big and we'll say that you're a T-Rex.
It's a T-Rex but with Gylndan's head on the end.
That's worse.
That is so much worse.
I'd say the bite might not be as effective as actual Gylndan's teeth instead of T-Rex teeth.
I've got some gnashes on me, man.
Which I won't say on stream.
Damn it, when the fuck did you guys do? You know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna, for the minute, boom, Gylndan's big, T-Rex. Do you have the stats for a T-Rex?
I've got them up here. I planned this the moment I turned invisible.
Of course you did.
That was when I was first thing to say.
What?
Don't really have
Why you booted me?
I'll discuss it when we're not live.
Probably best. So you have transformed yourself into a T-Rex. Now what?
I think that's all I can do, isn't it? That's action.
Yeah, I think that is actually your action. Good point.
Yeah. So we'll just leave it as that because I can't do anything. So
Can we just assume you roared really loudly?
yeah.
Yeah, so you guys literally watched.
And I'm guessing you won't let me use Althor's all-seeing eye as a T-Rex, will you?
I will not. No, you are now a T-Rex. So you guys have just watched as, like, you had no idea where the fuck Gylndan's gone in this battle. You're not even aware he's there.
And then go and miss him when we need him.
But then, Oramis, you've sort of just heard someone run past you, or something go past you, and then all of a sudden you're brought back to a horrifying memory you once had of your partner. Back when you did the thing, and suddenly you can all just see Gylndan pop out. You cast this spell, T-Rex forms, and the halls of the temple just echo out with this horrifying roar, essentially, of this huge T-Rex. Congratulations. And yes, you're right, Gylndan. She is going to use her legendary action to GTF the fucking O. So that's...
Go on, land him spike growth because you're a fool.
20, 25. 30. I'll say she's sort of landed down there. And as she looks up at you, she's now visibly a little freaked out.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. She's now visibly a little terrified. You've noticed that she has a different... So she was using visibly wizard spells last time. Now she's using somewhat different ones. So she wasn't able to stop that. Congratulations. That's everything on your turn, Gylndan. It is now Lolth's turn. Who will... Oh, who will? Get rid... I'll tell you what, yeah, she'll get rid of the current interplay that she's got. And she'll recast it. Right there. Oh.
This is not good.
Thanks, guys. I think she'll put it just sort of...
Or was it a con save?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
This is super not good.
You do it, Oramis.
You want to see my health bar?
Oh, good. I guess I know which spells I'm using.
Can we take...
Oh dear God, I had not seen your health, Oramis.
That's +4, Ben. I'm guessing that's still a fail.
+4. That is a fail.
Oh, thank God.
But Oramis, you pass.
Pray for battles.
Doesn't look bad.
That is 28 points of piercing damage. As again, she forms.
Piercing.
Yes, it is piercing.
Spider's bite.
Spider's bite.
Yeah.
As again, she sort of shins her scimitars, points them in your direction, and this wave of this just huge wave of creatures forms over you.
How much damage, Ben? Sorry?
28.
28.
What? It's 14, yeah, for a...
No, unfortunately not.
No, it's 28.
Yeah, 28.
20.
It's
Hang on. You passed and still takes 20.
Oh no, 14. Yeah, no, you passed 14. Yeah, of course.
I thought Ben had finally just turned into the tyrant we all know he is.
Yes.
Well, I passed. No.
No, 14. Yes, that is a thing, and she. I keep
That's like 56 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I keep forgetting to put on her thing. She is concentrating on that.
Oh no, are you actually down?
Oramis is down, and you can just see as a T-Rex all these sort of spiders and everything crawling over his form and his body.
Does this keep going, this area effect, or?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucked, Luke.
If he remains in this area, it's going to have some nasty effects. And I'll say you can get him out of there. You're a T-Rex. I'm not going to restrict your movement to get him out of there at all.
When you got to move 1 square, mate. 1 square.
Got to get up though somewhere.
Just give me a kiss.
But obviously, yes, you're you do have to make a con save, though.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, can you imagine if I fucking failed this?
So roll me a d20.
Yeah. What's the pass? Oh, it's DC 14, isn't it?
14 is a pass.
Okay, alright.
You have a 50% chance to get this.
Oh, yes!
Congratulations.
Oh,
You're alright, you're still a T-Rex. Oramis goes down.
that's a problem, Luke.
Sorry?
That's a problem.
It's a little bit of a...
Charles turn, 5.
I'm gonna pick you up and just throw you at Lolth.
25.
Yeah.
30. Gonna make an attack roll against you. What the fuck happened to my d20? What happened to it? Where did you go?
On your left.
Ah! I missed you. Natural 17 plus 5, that hits. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you are a dwarf? That's cool.
Save with advantage, you say?
Yes.
That's a 1 and a 4.
A 1 and a 4.
Yeah.
You take half damage anyway. So that's 4 poison damage.
Okay.
And you are poisoned until the end of your next turn. Disadvantage on attack rolls. and ability checks.
Okay.
It was a death.
That's it.
Is it only 4 poison damage?
Yeah.
No piercing or anything?
No,
Okay.
as it is Ray of Sickness.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you shot me.
No, she casts a spell, a sickening sort of sickening green ray of just sort of cloud pours over you. You can feel it sort of infecting your very being. And you've all probably heard the cries and screams of Oramis amidst this horrifying sphere.
Very manly.
Manly
Very
screams.
manly screams.
Another Dragon's Revenge coming from on high.
The boys.
My son.
Lolth is looking happy.
She shouldn't.
Not happy, but happy.
Content.
Tired and weary, but happy she got someone.
She hasn't got.
Not gone got someone, but
One more thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Injury.
Oh yes, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
One more thing, JJ. Take your injury. Help you do it.
15.
15, I think that's a pass. I can't actually remember what the DC was. I think it's half the damage.
It was like
10 or half the
It
damage.
was like and then if you went down multiple times, it went up or something.
Yeah, so it's the DC was 10, so yeah, you passed. So you don't have to take roll in the injury table. And next up is who was last? It was Lolth, and the drow went, and then she did that. So it's 5, 20, 25, 30.
How's he help?
This bitch is going to. I don't even know what the fuck she's gonna do. Try and shoot the massive T-Rex inside the thing. Disadvantage, but she's gonna do it with a spell as well. I mean, she rolled a 5 with disadvantage, plus 5, 10. I'm assuming that doesn't hit a T-Rex.
That does not hit. I'm immortal. Why has she got disadvantage?
Because you're in a massive cloud of spiders at the minute.
Oh, right.
Aren't hit.
What a horrifying image.
Gylndan, or rather T-Rex. Do the roar!
Do the roar?
Yes.
Rawr.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. One of the
What,
rules.
after Lolth?
Oh no, Oramis! No, it's your turn. Make me a death saving throw.
Oh, if only we had a divination with it doing this for me. But we don't. Death save.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 5. And unfortunately,
Again.
you're in the space of the sphere. So
2 fails.
that's 2 fails.
Really, really brilliant. Really terrific.
Oh, you're so fucking dead. Doc doesn't even have a diamond to save you with.
Oh yeah.
I hope you rolled up a good new character, Luke.
Legendary action from Lolth. She's going to use it on. Who can she see thus far? Right now, she can see.
Mazzy?
No.
The big T-Rex.
Bloody big T-Rex. That's
Bloody,
like
bloody big T-Rex.
It's already hit me, though.
Yeah, she's going to do it on the T-Rex. T-Rex, can you make me a... Nothing, she's going to part of
so everyone's kids.
6 plus 9, I think that does hit a T-Rex.
Yeah, it does.
So that's 1 plus that's 4 piercing damage.
Ha 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 ha. Nothing.
And 7 poison damage.
That's a bit more.
It's going to make me a con save, DC 10.
That plus 4.
8 plus 4, nice, you're good. Doc, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see Oramis from this position?
From what position? You currently haven't moved.
You haven't moved from the
Oh, I've moved around, so I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 squares north and 1 square to the left.
Oh, yeah, you
know.
moved now.
I will say yes. You're on the sort of outer bounds of it, and it is fairly high up. It's only lightly obscured, so you can still see over it. So yes, you can see.
I suppose you can't.
Yeah, we just fire this out at level 1. Oramis, can you get... 2 plus 2 plus 1. You get 5 hit points. No, 2 plus 2 will get 5 hit points back.
Oh. 5 hit points. Oramis, brought back from the dead. You cough and splutter.
It might be more.
Does he cough up a bunch of spiders?
Oh, 9 big boys.
You cough, splutter, wipe a spider from your head, terrified of all of these things surrounding you.
Spit out a spider.
Yeah, you do sort of spit out the leg of one that's sort of gone into your mouth. It's really, really horrible. They're crawling over each other in this weird amalgamation of insects.
Now I've been got up, do I lose my failed death save?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm gonna need it.
Potentially. That's your bonus action.
Oh,
is that just healing word?
Yeah, that was healing word.
Oh, fuck.
Oramis, get up! Yeah, fucking
Oramis, rise! And then I'm probably going to do the best thing I can, which is a Sacred Flame at Lolth. So
Sacred Flame at Lolth. Dex save. 8 plus 3 is 11.
Aha!
Which fails.
So she takes 6 damage.
6 damage. It all counts for something. Makes a con save.
We are sort of digging away so slightly.
Con
Chipping
save
every little
for the spiders, which is still up. So Luke, you can take the little cross.
I should have the spider.
You're fine. Still up, but she has taken 6 damage from this sort of radiance shining over her. We then go to Mazzy. No, we then go to Lolth, who, upon seeing you do this,
just have to.
she has legendary actions.
She is a god.
She's going to turn around and ask you to make a wisdom saving throw. Yes, you.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20, you take half damage.
With assistance from the
You take half damage again, hearing all these elven voices in your head, and you take. Oh my god, it's pitiful. You take 3 psychic damage.
3!
3!
Excellent.
Excellent. Next up is Mazzy.
I feel like, Doc, you and Lolth have just had a fight where you've not really, either of you haven't really tried. She's done 6 damage or 3 damage to you, and you did 6 to her. Sort of like little slaps.
Anyway, I'm gonna lightning arrow.
Lightning arrow.
Purple,
Lightning arrow purple.
and therefore getting
That definitely hits. Oh, and it gets the thing as well, so no matter what. Well, actually, no, it gets to make a dex save against it. But, just roll that real quick now. It fails its dex save.
Yes.
Spider, gone. 18 lightning damage. She rolled a natural 20, unfortunately.
Oh, fuck's sake.
She will take half. Half of 18 is 9. She's looking fairly weak now. She's definitely looking really, really weak as this lightning sort of slams into her and shatters everywhere. The spider getting caught by just 2 arcs of it shivers sort of along the floor.
As the coward I am, I'm just gonna hide behind the tree.
Yes, hide behind the tree.
But you didn't hear me say that. Nobody knows I'm a coward.
I'm
just
getting
Getting another arrow out to take.
Isn't need a legendary action just yet. Gylndan, you're a T-Rex.
Rawr.
You have half movement inside this space, inside this big circle, but I'm pretty sure you have ridiculous movement anyways.
It's 50 feet, yeah.
50 feet, so you have 25 feet of sort of regular movement.
Yeah. Does I'm guessing the spike growth affects me as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go towards it, I'm happy to take it away because.
I don't think you can do anything now, Matt.
It's on your turn. Okay, take it away.
So it's not like a held action to.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. It is what it is.
What is it? It's 2d6, isn't it, per step?
2d4.
2d4, yeah.
Okay, right. I do have a big health pool. That's the only advantage to this. Can I jump?
If you take damage, you will have to make a con save against.
Oh, fuck you and your spike growth, Matt.
You know, this all could have been solved, Sam, if you'd communicated before what you were doing.
No, it was the element of surprise. Literally, Luke going my way, you've going my way here. Just give up.
We are agreed. We could have discussed this before we went in.
Could have. Can I push down here?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Can I push down here?
I'll give a tentative
like a
yes to that one.
Trying to walk down a balance beam.
Well, I think
Yeah.
you can, as a larger creature, you can push into spaces smaller than you. It just costs extra movement, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I'll say you probably have a bit of disadvantage moving down there, but you are also very, very tall, and this thing is only 10 feet. So I can, like this sort of wall here, so I could potentially see you just moving along. Yeah, like fairly easily. So yeah, I'll say you can move down there.
That thing looks like it's either held up by spiders' webs or tree roots.
It's
So imagine the whole thing is just sort of like quaking.
It's sort of like stone that's made to look like spiders' webs sort of going up, and very, very elaborate sort of architecture. But yes, as a T-Rex, it's stomping down this area. Yeah, it is crumbling with the weight.
Ben, can I propose something?
Yeah,
So you said this. I'm about 10 feet up here.
yeah.
Can I absolutely yeet myself across this to get over here?
Do you have a where?
So here.
To get to yellow.
Yeah. Where? Like
we
there's a
can't-
staircase here.
We can't see anything, Sam.
Yeah, we can't see.
Oh, you can't see anything. Okay, right. So just to the left of Lolth.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
I want to jump across
Okay,
there.
make me an athletics check. As
Oh,
a
fuck
T-Rex.
yes, boys. Let's go.
However, you are. So you're in a big swarm of spiders,
Yeah, so I want to get out of here, Ben.
which is reducing your movement by half.
But I want to get out of here. I'd say that's advantage.
So I'll say your movement is 50 feet.
Yeah.
You can jump a number of feet. You're a fucking you're a huge thing.
I can step across it, I think is what you're trying to say.
You can. I'd say you'd probably be able to jump 5 feet from standing easy.
Yeah.
Make me a strength check as a T-Rex.
Okay, so this is D20 plus...
No way you fail in this.
Oh, Luke, why would you say such a thing?
Like D20 plus 5 or some shit.
It's D20 plus 7.
Plus 7.
16 is not awful.
16. I'll say you can land in the water down there. So you can jump
No,
off.
so I fell off it.
You didn't fall. You've leapt and landed down there.
You landed
This
safely.
staircase here is like 3 feet tall. That's nothing for you.
So I'm here.
Yes, you're now here.
Ben, that was a lot of build-up for me plopping off the edge. Right, I'm going to attack.
Strength score.
Plus something, isn't it?
No, if you jump from standing, it's half.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, it is for the purposes of this map. It is literally just stepping off the thing, so I'll allow that. Are you doing any additional movement on top of that?
Yeah, can I step over this?
I'll say yeah.
What is this turn? Sorry.
So you were here.
Yeah.
To step up onto this thing, it's like 3 feet, it's nothing for you. And that's 5, 10. That's 10 feet anyway.
It's a huge, it's just like little steps, isn't it? Like
20.
20.
25. So that there is 45 feet of movement.
Okay, right. Let's get this bread. Alright, it's a plus 10 to hit.
Lolth,
I swear to God if I miss.
Lolth is visibly fucking terrified right now.
Well, because the T-Rex is plopping all around her. 29!
29. Roll the damage.
Okay, it's 4d12 plus 7.
4d12 plus... Oh, God!
Oh my God!
44?
44!
Oh my Jesus!
That's more than all of your fireballs, I swear.
I know, yeah.
Oh my lord, yeah.
And is she smaller than me? I don't think she is she?
Uh,
No, she is.
Yeah,
hang on.
she's large, you're huge.
If the target is a medium or
I
smaller
should have-
creature, it's grappled, so she's a large creature.
Yeah,
So
Spells, can I use an attacking back because she's a bigger creature than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, I forgot all about that. Shit. Every time she attacks me, I can attack her.
Yeah, you could have done that.
Fuck!
Right.
I forgot about it. Carry on, kill us then. Go on.
that's all I can do.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
all you can do. I mean, to be fair, for a thing you can do, that is a pretty meaty one.
Do you not have
Yeah.
multi-attack as a T-Rex?
You do, but with a tail. So it's got to be the target behind you. So if I could get round, I could have done the sorcerer as well, but it's alright.
Nice.
It
So,
has to be the target behind you? I didn't know.
well, it's just another target.
The Tyrannosaurus makes 2 attacks, one with its bite, one with its tail. It can't make both attacks against the same target.
Ah, right, okay.
So,
So actually, maybe not behind you, but whatever.
this huge T-Rex emerges forth, throwing spiders around the room as it leaps down, charges around the staircase, and just takes this huge bite at Lolth, who is visibly trying to block it with her swords, but you just open your mouth wider and engulf both of her arms and the swords in your mouth, and you're taking a huge chomp out of her arm. When you eventually release her, she twists her hand and sort of manages to nudge one of your teeth free. Not enough to sort of damage you as a huge T-Rex, but just enough to sort of make you let go. You can just see these huge sort of teeth marks in her shoulder all the way around. Queen of the Drow isn't looking so beautiful anymore as this purple blood is
Oh yeah?
gushing down. 10. She fails.
Success.
Well, actually, yeah. If it's half the damage, didn't she have to hit like 20 something?
22.
22. Why 22?
Because that's half of 44.
Of course it is. Yes.
She was never hitting that con save.
She was never hitting that. Well, she could have if she got a 19 or 20. So yes, her
What can I
spiders
say?
have gone.
Apart from you're welcome.
And you can see now that she's absolutely terrible. Is that everything on your turn?
Did you say I've got 5 feet of movement?
You still got 5 feet of movement left.
It doesn't matter actually. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do.
Cool. So on as her legendary action, she's going to teleport 5, 10, 25, 30. She is teleporting sort of up. So you can see she teleports sort of up this area, and she sort of hisses back at you guys. And as she hisses, you can see her skin for a brief second just pulls very gaunt to her face, and you swear to God you can almost see fangs in her teeth. Her eyes sort of glow this yellowish colour before she looks like she's going to try and run. She's definitely looking as if she's going to be
Where can she go?
This is a doorway.
Oh, it's a fucking doorway!
Oh,
Oh, bollocks.
And unfortunately, it is her turn.
Oh, I see.
No, because it goes Mazzy, Gylndan. Oh yeah, Lolth's turn after Gylndan, and then the Drow, and then you, and then Doc.
What?
I've got it written down here, but you guys don't have it written down there.
Oh, you do.
Yeah. So she is going to use her turn to push through this doorway. All 40 feet of movement, and then action dash. She bursts through the doors, rushing down the corridor as far as she goddamn can, as fast as she goddamn can. But as she sort of runs, she does give the command back to just get rid of them in this almost horrified wail, this almost scream, back to her followers.
Okay.
And it's their turn. And they're both without a lot of options. This one's going to come up here very... Some could say bravely, some could say really fucking stupidly. It's going to run up to the T-Rex. You see this sort of green mist cast at the end of her thing. She's going to use one of her 2 spell slots to upcast that. That's 14 to hit you, T-Rex.
yeah, that just hits.
Yeah, and then that's 3. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Is this to stay awake?
No, this is to resist the effects of her spell.
20. I really would have loved that for the spell. That's a 23.
That's a 23. Nice. So you take half damage on. 21 half. So you take 10 poison damage. Now a con save.
Oh, please. 16, that'll do.
16. This one's going to come over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And do pretty much the exact same thing to you, Oramis, just to hit first, however. Again, 14 to hit. Misses. This green sort of cloud scatters against the wall behind you. That's everything they can do. Oramis, it's your turn.
My dice.
Oh, success. I was going to play some Ascension music. Because I've risen.
You're on your butt.
You are still on your ass.
I would like to stand up.
Half movement, stand up.
He has risen. How do I do it again? And I would have lost the yellow.
Yep, you got a 13. Nice hit.
Spray. Have you just seen that?
Yeah, nice hit.
She dead?
She's in dead yet.
I think that's the first attack she's had.
Oh, well.
That is, I think, the first.
Yeah.
I bet she
She
can.
can spike her.
She can take
Oh yeah. I think it was like a 4 on spike growth.
Oh, and another hit to get another whack out of these two sort of bolts crashing against her torso. She stumbles, she's hurt, not dead.
How hurt?
I'm gonna say she very.
On a scale of 1 to 10? On a scale of if I step here and stab her in the face with a concealed blade,
Give it a go.
is she gonna die?
Is it gonna hit?
Oh, it's gonna miss. Oh, I lied.
6 damage
You've rolled
is enough.
3 times.
But not on the.
On the second roll.
Yeah, so she steps up,
she's
she
gone.
fires off this blast. Cloud comes behind you. You just fire off these 2 eldritch blasts, getting up, rushing over to her, and just a slash as she's recoiling from the force damage. She's gone, so she can't take any more actions. Doc.
Okay, I am once again casting Aura of Vitality. And Mazzy, you're gonna get.
Yes, please!
You get 14 hit points back.
Oh, that's actually amazing.
Fine.
I was hungry. I've now decided I'm full.
12.
Button still bit.
I mean, I want to go to a bar next. I can't because of this.
Oh no, you just. My next thing I'm doing, I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah. So, and the T-Rex is probably alright. I'm getting that drow, so I'm not going to go towards that. I reckon the T-Rex is one of that drow hole, so I'm going to stay where I am.
Nice. Mazzy.
Unfortunately, it's not the T-Rex's go next. I'm getting rid of the spike growth, that's gone. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Save your arrows.
Yeah, but I'm just going to pick up half them anyway after this.
I think we'll take a little bit of time. Or I would like to take a little bit of time. Just to build something good in Oramis is the single digits.
Ooh, 18. That's probably a very low roll for me.
It is.
Bit similar.
What a casual flex. Oh, 18. What a peasant's roll. Ugh.
I deserve my next roll if she's not dead. She isn't. I deserve this roll to be shite. Shame.
Damage.
I've clicked it, nothing's happened. There we
5 piercing damage.
are. Better be dead now, otherwise this is pointless.
She isn't.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, she's getting mauled.
I should have just left it to you.
She's clinging to life as these two arrows sort of skirt past her, cutting her form. But her eyes haven't left that of the T-Rex, and you can visibly see she's trembling in her fucking boots right now. She drops her staff very, very briefly, or at least puts it on her back, and just begins like humming this little prayer in a very, very quick and sort of song. As T-Rex, it's your turn.
It's lunchtime.
29. Do I roll the damage?
Oh, go on, please. I want to see.
Please do it.
31.
24. It's not as good, but it is enough.
Yeah, say, how much did you need?
Because you're a T-Rex.
How much did you need?
She needed 3. No, 4. Sorry, 4 damage.
Sharpen the arrows a bit more, Matt.
I need to. That's what I'm going to be doing in the next few minutes.
T-Rex, because you're a T-Rex. How would you like to finish this lady?
Oh, so she's attacked me, so I'm, with intelligence of 2, I'm royally rolled up. I have nothing but eyes for her, so I just charge her and literally just rip her to shreds. It's horrible to watch, and I'm a terrible person.
She's the ratting part where the guy sitting on the toilet. And T-Rex breaks the hut and just chomps down on it.
Literally, yeah. You just see Gylndan as the T-Rex just chomp down on like half of her body, and as he rises up, and then back down, the sort of force of him going up and down, her legs just rip off. Her legs fall to the floor, and then Gylndan just makes sure clean up that last little bit.
Gylndan's looking rashes today.
Gylndan's been fed today.
I'm gonna, when I get out of this mode and I go back to Gylndan, I'm just gonna go like, I've got some serious stomachache. And then, are we out of initiative or?
For the minute, yes. If you want to be, you can be out of initiative. Are you chasing, or are you just?
Yeah.
I mean, if we short rest, surely she's going to short rest as well. I don't know.
We've got to go after.
Yeah. Take a minute for me to
I mean, I've taken a minute to get half the arrows on the.
Yes, you can.
So I'm now
You can take a minute.
4 more arrows.
Oramis, you get
as much as you got.
Because I'm an idiot, Ben.
Yeah.
Well, I just know that Lolth tried to hurt me a lot, so I'm literally just going to charge after.
I think it says that your charisma,
I get 11.
Oh, does it? No, I think it's the. Hang on. The target assumes hit points.
Mazzy, you get 16.
Babe.
The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast.
I see. Okay, so yeah, you literally charge at her, but this doorway is like.
It's going to be gnashing through the doorway.
Quite short, so you're trying, and obviously you're pretty tall, so you're trying to like almost crawl through this. Your hind quarters just won't quite. I mean, they'll go through. You'll be pretty slow, but you could potentially go through.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking push through.
Yeah, Gylndan's pushing through the doorway, continuing through this corridor, and it's quite a long doorway. So with you moving, I'd see you're like almost crawling pace at this point, and everyone can just hear this sort of methodical as of this T-Rex going through. And there is a door on the end which you sort of bonk your head at, but it doesn't seem to budge initially. You almost like try and sort of push it with your nose again.
Okay.
It appears to, with your intelligence, this one don't open so good.
Okay.
Surely if you scream the door, it's open, right?
With my intelligence, Ben, attack the door.
Attack the door. Well, that's a 15. Yeah. You burst through this door, and I'll explain what you find on the other side in a moment, as we're going to go for a quick break.
I'm sure we're
Right, hello, we're back. Let's move this shit along to get it done this session. So, you've healed. How much are you? What health do you want to have? Healthy?
I'm healthy. I don't know if I should be telling you this.
I mean, I can just look anyway. Click a couple of buttons. You are okay. Yeah, you're pretty healthy. Wait a minute.
I've just done.
I feel like you're one of those people that's like, I don't want to share my data with people online, and then online replies back like, I'll just look at everything you've entered your password into and stuff.
It went back to my last roll, where my last character was.
I don't know how you get rid of it off yourself. Really weird. So, we're back. Lolth has escaped into this other room. You guys have done some healing.
Okay, Jay.
Unfortunately,
Are you joking? I'm a qualified first aider.
Doc has done some healing where the T-Rex just charged down this corridor, squeezing through this fairly small corridor, but still managing to sort of push through. There's a locked door at the end, bashed through it with his head, and you've now opened up into this room, which you can probably maybe just about stand up in. It's almost like a domed room. And as a T-Rex, I'll tell you what you see. You just see tables all around you, a bed, and a big iron statue of a lady. Well, a big iron statue, essentially. Big metal statue.
The T-Rex is no gender.
Yeah.
A humanoid creature.
Everyone else. Horrible. Everyone else, are you following?
We are charging.
You follow along in. You're not too far behind the T-Rex, and you see these two doors that have been blown open, scattered across the room, straight off their hinges. And inside, as you enter, you can see, like I said, this bed, desks and sort of cabinets and things all around the side of the room with small sort of glass vials filled with liquid, what looks like kind of makeup, things like that, and a statue at the end of the room. And to all of you guys, this statue has a couple of candles at its feet, and it's there like this, exactly like that. And the statue is of a woman, a very, very curvaceous, very slender woman. She looks very, very beautiful, long hair sort of flowing down her back, a very high sort of black dress. She looks very different to Lolth, very, very different. And you can see at the bottom these 5 candles flickering in different coloured flame. The middle one is a regular, standard red flame. To its left, a green. To its right, a blue. Left, white. Right, black. The woman also, from her sort of chest, has these sort of lines that come up. So these 2 curls go along her neck, curls go along her cheek, and then one along her head. You can make a decent assumption, as you guys have seen this woman in a similar form in the tower, that this is Tiamat, in her form of the Black Lady. Seems Lolth too has a shrine of her in this hidden away room. However, there does not seem to be another doorway out of here. Only this statue that stands like this. Can everyone also, really quick, make me a perception check?
Sure.
Cool, do I get one? The...
2
Plus 4.
plus 4 is 6. This isn't for the room, by the way. This is just something else. 10, 19,
20, I think.
Oramis, 15, 10, 20. So, you would notice... Gylndan, are you back in your regular form yet, or are you still T-Rex?
I'm absolutely still T-Rex.
Still T-Rex, right. So,
So there's no one else in this room?
no one else in this room.
Okay.
There is sort of blood splatters and things about the place.
She's
Do I smell anything?
You can't smell anything. However, you do turn your head, and so do you, Oramis, as you can hear this strange sort of loud crackling noise outside, and this sort of very, very loud humming coming from the other direction, outside the temple itself. Something's going on out there. A little weird. But if anyone wants to, they can have a quick investigate around the room or anything like that. They so wish. The statue, again, is stood here like this.
What's the modifier on investigation? Intelligence, isn't it?
Intelligence, yeah.
Okay, so that's an 11.
That's an 11.
No, sorry, that's a 10.
My 17 is a little bit better, I think.
Yes.
Do you want to fight me, Matt?
So Mazzy, you're sort of looking around this room and trying to be very, very quick and analytical about what's going on, and you notice a couple of things. So obviously, all this makeup and stuff, Lolth is clearly trying to conceal something, maybe a different form of herself or whatever. And there are also flasks that you can see sort of read in Elven different transmutational effects, almost sort of beautifying effects. And if you would like to, you can add 2 potions of Disguise Self.
Ooh.
They essentially cast a Disguise Self effect on you. It's just casting the Disguise Self on you, essentially. Looking around, there's also a lot of makeup and things like that. A lot of surgical tools and strange equipment. And you also sort of think you can see these sort of hinges on the statue that might be able to move. And if I had to ask, and this can be very, very awkward, fine like this, how does the statue move?
I don't know.
How do you want me to move?
Well,
Where are the hinges on the back?
The hinges you can see are on the arms and the head.
The arms and the head.
Yeah.
Oh, so I think if you were looking up like that, I mean, I don't know how I'm communicating this to you as a T-Rex.
Also with these tiny little arms.
Yeah. I know what to do, I just can't tell you because I can't speak your language.
That's right.
So, remind me where the hinges are on
On the arms, on the head. It's like the neck and on the sort of elbows of the arms. And most of the arms, to be fair. You think you can move them around.
Okay. So yeah, I think as said, bring the hands together.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah?
doing.
Yeah, as you say, bring the hands together.
Yeah, so you move the arms there a little bit. It's quite a tall statue, it's about as tall as the ceiling here, so it's kind of tough to sort of bring them down. They are pure iron as well. But they do move fairly relative ease.
A statue of Tiamat be praying. He's the god. She, sorry. Gender's not a thing for gods, clearly. Surely you be praying to the god, but I don't know.
It does.
If it does that would make sense.
It does pull down
So-
like this. And as the arms sort of go first and then the head, chunk, the eyes glow a brief purple. The statue sets back into the wall, and then the entire sort of wall falls, revealing a 30 sort of by 30 foot, I guess you could say, sort of hole into what looks like sort of unsmooth stone, untouched stone, almost like a cavern or a cave. And there are spider webs all across this area. A couple of smaller spiders sort of scuttle into the light and out.
Charge!
Charge. Does the T-Rex have dark vision?
I very much doubt it.
I very much doubt it as well.
No, what I do have is an insatiable hunger to destroy this god.
So you're moving forward. Are you just charging forward, yeah?
Yes.
You charge forward, and then very, so you charge forward about sort of 60 feet, and then you go down, well, and then you sort of charging forward, and then very suddenly, you drop. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw as a T-Rex?
If this is the thing that knocks me out of concentration, I'm going to be furious. Dex save. Is that any good? 13 plus nothing, 13.
13. I'll say that's decent enough. You're able to somewhat land on your feet. And how tall is a T-Rex? I'm pretty sure we looked this up. How tall did we say a T-Rex?
Stay.
It's a huge beast, if that helps you at all.
It's a huge beast, and I'd say it's probably around 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
So if we say it's 20 feet tall, it's not too much of a fall for you, especially not the thing. So I'll say 2, 5.
You're still falling.
Yeah, you're still falling, so you will still take
15.
15 foot. Okay, so double your height. So that's 3d6 damage for 10 feet. We did roll 13, so also that's half. So 3d6 damage, that was 12 damage, half to 6 damage. You take 6 bludgeoning damage as a T-Rex. And you just suddenly fall in a very big hole, it seems.
And I'm no longer a T-Rex.
Oh. And unfortunately, you are no longer a T-Rex.
Fuck's sake.
As you land, you slowly form back into Gylndan. And just to make sort of things just this little bit worse, this spider just sort of crawls up onto you, and then just sort of over you, and begins sort of spinning a web. And one of the anchor points of this web, you can just tell is just on your side, which is a little bit weird. As it's like halfway into spinning a web, and it just sort of jumps on you, hooks its sort of web thing on you, and then jumps off, moving elsewhere. Everyone else, how are you moving with this thing? You see the T-Rex.
Well, can we see what he's fallen
I
into?
think reasonably confidently up until the hole. And then how far across is this hole and how deep is this hole?
So the hole is about 30 feet, sort of wide and tall, almost circular, but a cavern, so it's very sort of misshapen.
Yeah.
And the entire cavern just goes down.
Okay, so the cavern ends and then drops.
Yeah.
I'll climb down.
Climb down.
Major Oramis.
Yeah, everyone who is climbing down, can you just make me a quick athletics check, just to see if we get a bad roll, see if anything happens.
19 plus 11.
You're good.
Not 20.
You're better.
I've only got one arm.
You do only have one arm, so
Good.
I will say you make this a disadvantage. I'd say you make this also a disadvantage because you can't see, but you've got a 24 disadvantage, so you're fine.
Good job, man.
That's a 9.
Good job.
A 9 in total.
Yeah.
Doc sort of gets down, starts sort of going down a little bit, and then you can just hear the scrape of metal, and then just the crowd go, "Ah!" clonk as he hits the ground. Funnily enough, right next to Gylndan.
I haven't got up, I'm just sat here. I'm lying down.
So they're lying down. Doc, you have ruined this spider's web.
Excellent.
Completely ruined it.
Yeah.
But you now find yourselves in yet another sort of 30 by 30 hole that continues on forward. What would you all like to do?
Continue.
Get out a torch.
This man's on it.
And then burn away a bit of the cobwebs. Exactly.
Sorry, how much falling damage do you have to the...
Oh, yeah, I've never actually got your falling damage. Roll me a dex save disadvantage.
Okay. That's...
Torches, or
6 or something, I don't know.
6.
7.
I'm running low on torches, which are not good.
That is
I can give you some torches, Matt.
bludgeoning damage.
Cheers.
As you fall
Or set you on
very
fire.
hard in the back.
Ow.
Yes. Ow, indeed. But, you get up, persevere on, Mazzy lights a torch, pushing down the corridor, and as you push down you can see this, again, sort of 30 by 30 corridor, these huge spider webs covering the area. Occasionally you can just see like a spider sort of coming down, and as you're sort of getting closer to Lolth's thing, they're getting larger and weirder. On some of them, they have these weird markings on the back. The markings are generally different on most of them, but they do almost look like sort of greenish marks on the back. Very strange. You continue down, and then sort of slopes down a little bit into a narrower corridor, where there seems, you can see there is an opening. And those of you who can't vision, as you get closer, you can see it opens into what is probably quite a large room. You're not in that room yet. Is there anything anyone would like to do before they enter?
Ready, Toll the Dead?
Ready? Yeah.
Ready to talk the dead?
Ready, arrow.
Ready? Ready an arrow?
I'm going to cast Death Ward on myself.
On yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything because I'm terrified of all these spiders.
Fair enough. And as you enter, let me just check the thing, because I did do some Experimentation on this map.
Bless on everyone.
Bless on everyone.
Except me.
And as you enter this room,
What's bless?
+1 to all attack rolls and saving throws.
1d4.
Plus 1d4. Yeah, sorry.
And you enter this room.
Bless.
Here, can everyone just drag the characters onto the bottom of this
Well,
room?
this looks fucking horrific.
The areas that are clearly webs are difficult terrain to move through. The areas that are rocks I will explain to you in a minute, but they're basically just like rocks, and there are these green glowing
I'm
things.
definitely a little bit confused by this room.
This is like a lair. This is weird. It's huge as well.
Hmm. Yeah.
So you're pushing in. That's Death Ward, readying actions. Oramis is trembling a little bit. This is obviously very, very creepy. And the room is fairly dimly lit with the light of all these sort of small green sort of orbs on the place. And inside you can see these sort of shuffling, growing spiders. There's not just one in there, no, there are lots of these sort of small sort of greenish things, and it seems this goo that's grown then is the thing that's glowing. So this found fairly decently lit. And as you enter, a voice hisses out from the great hole way ahead of you. None of you understand. We just wanted what we deserved, treated the same as everyone else. But no, they hated us. That's why Tiamat recruited me. She knew what I'd gone through. And in the new age, people like us will thrive. And people like you will die. And you can see, crawling out of the hole, is this fucking huge spider. Almost skeletal in its appearance. And I think instead of describing this to you in a very unelegant way, I'm just going to show you exactly what you're up against here. Just give it a second to upload.
No, thank you. I prefer not to see.
Oh my god.
Forgotten the artist's name, but whoever it is, well done on this.
Is it in the bottom left?
No. Not well done. There are no well dones here.
Her hair is sinewy, almost like spider's hair.
That's bottom of the right. That's bottom right.
Moving along her back are
That's bottom right.
dozens of
That's
spiders.
the bottom left.
Yes.
Her mouth opens and these fangs extend out. She is almost, all you can see is almost skeletal. She's not wearing any of her armor anymore. She's sort of her ribcage is pulled in. Her fingers have extended to claws. Her eyes sunk into her head and burn this yellow.
Where the skeleton
If he comes out, so I start the round prone.
You certainly can do, as she appears way back there for the final time. Gentlemen, we shall roll initiative.
Luke, why minus 0.1?
Huh?
Why minus 0.1?
Well, I mean, she's not total zero.
Of course she's not a total
She's
zero.
pretty close.
Oh boy, that's rubbish.
Oh, that's pretty rubbish too. So
I really wish I was still a T-Rex.
16, so
I wish it was still a zero.
Doc,
What's your initiative? Because Luke got 16 as well. So it's Luke first.
Unless you want to do a d6, right?
Absolutely.
yeah, let's go quick, 20 to 10. Done.
6.
5.
Ah.
Plus 5, 10.
So how that works.
Doc, Oramis, Mazzy, Gylndan. Let's fucking get this bread, boys. First up is Doc. You see this huge creature just sort of looking or sort of looming over this great hole, staring down at you.
Does Manzi get his arrow?
Oh yeah, I got my arrow.
So I'd have told the dead, but I'm not anywhere near.
It's 140 feet. I've just measured it, and totally within range.
Totally within range.
Hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark. Go for it. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah,
11
let's
hits
go.
and half, 5.
Why is it hard?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Actually, I will do that because it's my next roll anyway. I meant to hit Hunter's mark. And 21 for that second roll. Oh no, I don't get a second roll because it's just.
It's just a health
Yeah.
action
So
fire.
it.
But you do manage to
Yeah.
hit that.
Oh, feet.
You do manage to hit her with an arrow that sort of scars past her. There is an element of, you know, she is almighty, she is powerful, but also terrifying.
I'm not
So,
so
Doc, your turn first. Go.
Alright,
Move this on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm going to cast
You're up next.
a Sacred Flame at this patch of webs and eggs and shit over here.
You're casting it at the patch of
Yeah,
eggs and
not
webs
like bloody
itself.
eggy, goopy.
Yeah?
No,
Alright. It can't make a save, so I'll just say that,
it takes 10 radiant damage.
yeah, I'll just say that it's gone. So I'll quickly just draw like a little red circle over the ones that are like gone. Anything else on your turn?
Nah, action move.
Action move. Right. Oramis, you're up.
Let's stay here. End of turn.
End of turn. Mazzy.
Firing again.
Firing again.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a first.
Oh. Arrow flutters past into the webbing behind.
I mean, it is a long way. So.
It is a
I
long
just
way.
think you were mid shot, and that's when Oramis went prone, and it really put you off your game.
Fire again. 15.
Oh, I'm not doing well.
Oh, just hits.
Oh, yeah, boy.
8 after 4. Hunter's mark. Plus 1. 5. 10 damage. First arrow. Second arrow. He hisses sort of in your direction. Legendary action. Doc, your suspicions are unfortunately right. As this egg patch here, just next to you guys, bursts at her command.
Oh,
And out pours.
Oh
these
no,
tiny little
no,
things.
no, no. I need to make this bigger to see what they are.
Matt is blissfully unaware of anything else that's going on.
I'm just eyes on the distance. I've got my long-sighted glasses on. I don't really notice anything nearby.
So this one also swarms. 5, 10, 15. This one gets the.
Did the Mandalorian add an episode where a bunch of shit starts bursting out of eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Who's next up? Can they see on the initiative?
I think it's me, unless Lolth's been. Lolth, did Lolth get higher than 5?
Huh?
She got 3.
She did not.
She got 3?
He did get a 3. No, actually she got a 4. But yeah,
Oh yeah, plus 1.
Is this a boy here?
that is a boy there. That
Okay.
is a little boy.
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Is this down here?
I'm gonna go there.
One more little spiders. Yeah.
I'll go here.
Yeah.
And then level 2 magic missile, Lolth. I can hit. It's 120 feet.
Yeah. All right. Level 2 magic missile. These missiles flitter around. Roll the damage.
It'd be 4. So I'll roll 4. And I'd like a 5 on all of them, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think it thought I meant none of them.
So that's 4, 8, 11.
Yeah.
damage as these things flutter across the room, lighting the room on their way as they sort of smash into her body. Anything else?
No, I've done my movement and I've done my thing, so that's me.
Cool. She will then can't do anything else, so she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Action dash. 5, 10,
Yeah,
15,
Oh, yuck. That's
25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And with her action, she is going to...
She dashed.
Nothing, because she dashed. Thank you, JJ. Good job. Good job, bro. And that's all...
I'll target you next.
What she's going to do is she sort of comes up to you hissing, and from here you can see her true size. She is like 20 feet tall, terrifying in her wake. Next up is
So don't forget your thing with the huge creatures now.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Right, I'm going to swing with
But she probably won't be attacking me.
my sword.
I'm on the back.
Swing with your sword. These little spider swarm right in front of me. It's 21.
21 to hit. Yeah, definitely hits. Thing with spider swarms is because they have resistance to regular bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. I'll say, well, they just have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Done. I'll say these aren't minions, but they will take 2 hits to like get there. They can like 2 hit points. They'll take 2 hits to take care of.
Okay.
I'll let you change things if you would.
No, that's alright. It's 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright. Yeah, you definitely hit them, swiping many of them away before you. Anything else?
Yes, I am going to move around to this side so that they are between me and Lolth.
Excellent. Lolth is going to
Get the fuck out of here.
Alright, come on. Lolth's going to do
I'm
nothing.
also going to shout to Oramis that we need him.
Oramis.
Oramis,
Need
go.
assistance.
Oramis is going to hear the call of his friend and will slowly rise to his feet.
Half movement.
And will take 5, 10, few tentative steps forward and shoot at this big boy here with an eldritch blast.
Yeah, roll it.
With disadvantage. Not with disadvantage. Now listen.
Yeah, hits. Bang. Mash. Skitters on the floor, dead. Next up.
Your next attack. Second attack will be at the big fucking nightmare fuel.
Big fucking nightmare fuel.
Because that's the only thing I can see. Number 2.
Hits, definitely.
Hit her with the bug spray, man.
It's a bit bigger than a bug. This is the kind of shit you find in Australia. Cool. She. 10, 15, 20. Oh, you are. I see. Anything else on your turn?
No.
I realised you are actually within range. So as she's hit with these attacks and she's come up to you, she sort of extends her form, almost like curling up in almost pain, and then just cries out like, and as she screams out, her jaw almost like unlocks and her mouth opens out impossibly wide, and this wail echoes and pieces across the room. Can Doc and Gylndan make me a wisdom saving throw? Everyone else, you can hear this scream. It's impossibly loud. But you're not affected by it.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yeah, 26. 26 is fine.
Oh, jeez. 7.
7.
You get to add a d4 for that.
I think it'll make all the difference. No.
1. So, Doc. You are afraid of her, Gylndan. You are now frightened of You're asked to listen. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while she's within line of sight. I'll say because there isn't much cover on this map, you can make the thing a disadvantage if she's within line of sight. You can make the wisdom save at the end of your turn to become unafraid of her. You also can't move towards her willingly.
That's, to be honest, Ben, a problem.
You also take 13 psychic damage.
Ooh, yucky.
Doc, you take half.
Oh no.
You are also immune to this effect for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
So I still have bless.
And everyone starts bless. Awesome. That's her legendary action. That costs 2. Who's next up on the roster? That is Oramis. No, Oramis just went. Mazzy.
Right, I am going to fire an ensnaring arrow.
Ooh.
Snaring arrow, it says.
I'm reading it. Okay. An arrow with a tip infused with druid magic. On hit, the target may make a strength saving throw as magic vines are unleashed upon impact. On a pass, the target's speed is halved and they take 2d4 piercing damage from the thorns of the vines. On a fail, the target takes it is restrained. Speed becomes 0. Disadvantage on dex saves and attacks against the target have. It says have advantage. Have attacks. Okay, have advantage. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm.
You will need to hit first. So.
Oh. Cheers. Yeah.
So let's have a look and see whether that's.
Need to get back to.
Oh, hello.
Very, very nice.
I don't think I've ever rolled a 29.
That's actually 44 damage, so roll that up.
Oh, 44. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Need about Matt. What'd you get?
2.
Mhm.
4.
Yay.
1.
No.
4.
11?
8. Yeah, 11.
11. Right, so she takes 11 damage.
How did they get on the floor? I had it all here, and I was not.
Needs to make a strength
What?
save.
Oh, cheers.
Fails.
Oh boy!
3, as you see
Another
this
3.
attack sort of straight into her chest. Well, she rolled a 3 and then plus a strength.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Straight into her chest, and you just see these sort of magical roots and vines just sort of lash out, wrap themselves around her, and root her to the ground. Was it as she's?
I'll put it in the chat so we can all see.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, good idea. And now to one of the times we just have make a TD focus and damage. The target is also restrained. Speed becomes 0, disadvantage on dex saves and attacks against the target have advantage while their attacks have disadvantage. Right, so she has disadvantage on any attack rolls. She can't currently move. She can use her action to make a strength athletics check to break free from the vines on her turn.
I only had one of those, so that is now gone.
Cool. Anything else in your turn?
I was actually meant to move there to get a clearer line of sight, but I rolled a 20, so it didn't really make a difference.
Cool. In which case, Lolth is going to use a legendary action as these vines wrap, ensnare around
So
her
she just gets out of it straight away.
to summon some more beasties.
Oh, that's right. At least she can't move.
Oh no, they can only make a 10. 10. Anyway, turn.
Yes. Well, I can't fire 2 because it's a
Yeah,
specific
because
arrow.
it's a. No, you can fire another
Oh,
arrow.
I thought I couldn't, so I will definitely do that now. I'll fire another arrow at her, standard arrow.
Standard arrow.
Let's get it out. Come on. Oh my god.
Wow.
I have there.
Damn! And the hunter's mark is still on, so. And a +4. Very nice.
9 plus 4.
Can we please get a drug check on this man?
I mean, I did just roll a nat 1 earlier.
Fucking peppered with
Yeah,
shot.
I know you rolled a nat 1 earlier. That doesn't make it okay that you've just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Gylndan, your turn.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of what to do. So I can't move closer to her,
You cannot.
and I get disadvantage on ability checks and attacks. If I attack her with Bigby's hand, will that still be a disadvantage?
I'll say make a melee spell attack, so yeah.
Well, would I? Wait, do I
If
get?
you're controlling a hand, therefore you'd have to look at her, you're frightened of her, so...
Yeah, that's fair. No, I'm okay with that. Well, I have to be. It's your ruling.
With my thing, attacks against the target have advantage. Would that cancel out with disadvantage?
Oh, that would actually cancel out as a disadvantage, so you would just be a regular attack to hit. I'm going to put a little net symbol on it. There she is. It worked up.
And is it 2d4 every round she fails?
No,
Or is it
it was
just
just
a
the
1?
initial
Okay.
2d4.
Alright, I'm going to cast Big B's hand.
Big B's handage. Big B's handage.
Is she ensnared?
Yeah.
She is ensnared currently, yes.
So is that the same as grappling?
Similar, she's restrained, so attacks against her have advantage. She can't move. She's... Yeah.
Okay, so if I hit her with Big B's hand, it will level out to be a normal hit, won't it?
Yeah.
We'll allow to a normal hit. So if I
Okay.
allow you to control that hand... There you go, Big B's hand.
Alright, I'm going to hit her. Which is a D20 plus my spell attack modifier, which I believe is 8. 26.
26 definitely hits.
And it is 4d8.
48 damage, alright, I see.
Oh,
22.
nice.
Damn. Yeah, 22 damage, that's a nice old hit there.
And then 5. And I'll move here. Use my last Althor's All-Seeing Eye, because normally you use Big B's hand as a bonus action, but because I used it as my action, I think as my action I can cast it and use it. Does that make sense?
Wait, what? So... Oh, Big B's hand, you can cast it and use it.
Yeah, once I've got it out, it's a bonus action to use it, but because I cast it just now, it's not my bonus action, it's my action. So I've used my bonus action for Althor's All-Seeing Eye, so you will get +4 to whatever.
Okay, cool.
And I've moved 10 feet, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. I'm going to go here. Yeah, here.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Lolth's legendary action, first of all. Though she is...
Oh, whiz save, Ben? Sorry? Whiz save.
Whiz save.
Yeah.
From Lolth?
No, from me. For the sphere.
For the fear, yes, whiz save for the fear. Go for it.
And is it technically wisdom save for the snare as well?
No. Very nice. Cool, you're out. You shake away the thing. Though still terrifying, you're not completely terrified.
Cool with it. I'm cool with it.
You're cool with it. Lolth, legendary action, she's going to teleport.
Strength. Okay.
So no.
Can she teleport? Oh, okay, I suppose so.
So she can, but she will still have the vines over her.
Okay.
15.
It'll be pissed me off if she just teleports and the vines just drop around.
30, that's her legendary action. Action then will be to get rid of the vines. 13 plus... What's the spell say DC?
I think it's 15. Let's have a look. 14.
14, she rolled 15.
Yeah.
She breaks free, but that is a full action, so she can't do anything. Then it's the turn of the spiders, who are going to attack Doc. So let's see. Okay. Spiders, just to remind myself of the things. So +3 to hit on Doc, that's 10 to hit, that one doesn't hit you. And these spiders are going to go 5.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep, attack of opportunity.
13.
13. Yeah, definitely hits. You manage to swipe a lot of these spiders away as they're sort of crawling towards over half of their things normally.
Is 10 slashing damage and.
They're still counted as like minions, so I'll just say like you hit them. It's they're resistant to the damage, to half damage, so they just need one more hit.
Slashing damage and 5 radiant damage though.
Oh, and the radiant damage.
I forgot about last time, but that's fine. That's on me.
They're gone. These ones, however, are going to get up next to you and try and make a hit against you as well. 14 plus 3 is 17. Your AC is 18 at the minute, so that doesn't hit.
I can't do the radiant damage. I can only do that on my turn. Sorry.
I can't do the radiant damage. I can only do that on my turn. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just bring that back. It's right in front of Gylndan. He used his action to dash, so can't get rid can't hit you. So next up is Duck. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to take a swipe at the ones directly in front of me. So that's 27 to hit.
27 definitely hits. Directly in front of you, you already hit previously.
Yeah.
So it's gone.
And then I'm going to Dwarven Surge to hit the other one.
I don't have a fireball, you twat.
And then I'm going to step in close here.
Luke, we've been fighting this boss for 5 years. I've run out of spell slots.
Step in close there. Gotcha. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm going to bonus action. Spiritual weapon as well.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon as well.
There it is. Now I'm going to use spiritual weapon to try and hit the swarm. 24.
24, definitely hits. Yep,
And 8 force damage.
it's force damage from the thing.
Yep.
It's all gone. Legendary action against you, she's actually going to try and claw attack against you. She's going to take a couple of these attacks, in fact. That's a natural 15, but that's plus 9 to hit, so that's 24. Mother's going to hit, so that's...
She doesn't like Janitor Doc, it appears.
That's 9 slashing damage.
Yeah.
And 3 after 1 poison damage for the first hit.
Yeah.
18, 27 to hit.
Yeah.
For 6 slashing damage.
Yeah.
And 6, 7, 14 after 7 poison damage.
So 13 damage overall.
The
6 slashing plus 7 poison.
yeah. Cool. Can you roll for bless?
Yeah. 19 plus 1. Con save is actually 9 on the second one.
9 on the second one, so you can no longer have that.
I knew running it bless myself, so I can't have the 1d4 to it. But I can use Alphor's All-Seeing Eye to make that a 13.
So you do still have bless.
Hey!
Congratulations. Congratulations. Big gift, your monkey. Oramis, your turn.
Right. Shadow Blade.
Bit of advantage, I like it.
That's overcome.
+4.
+4 on that.
+4 on that. Hit.
Oh, love it when a plan comes together.
Hey!
And can I sneak attack?
Sneak attack. Yes, of course you can sneak attack.
Oh, there we go, this is it.
You hit.
Yeah.
That's not fantastic.
You might miss.
Yeah. And then we know what's coming next. Rinse and repeat.
The only thing, sorry, it's repeating. The only thing with your concealed blade is I think you're getting far too close to her here.
Yeah, so you've moved up, slashed at one of her legs, which is now just sort of barely hanging by a sort of skeletal, sinewy, skinny thread. And the concealed blade unfortunately misses as she recoils and pulls back. Advantage actually does it. I apologise, I forgot about flanking, so that's 4 piercing damage, which is actually very nice. Woo! Very nice indeed. Next up is Mazzy. Next up is Lolth, who is going to take another legendary action to ignore me. Use her whale, actually. So,
she's got a pet whale.
Can everyone make me a wisdom saving throw? Doc, you have advantage on this. You are immune to frightening effect. You have however, you have advantage against the damage as well, because you cast in previous.
Well, I'm shit scared.
Matt, you've got a +4, which does you nothing. Luke, you're dead.
You've also got.
I'm saving that +4.
Plus 1d4 on it.
Oh well.
Matt, I can tell you now. It's
Yeah,
going to make a
no,
difference.
it's not going to make a difference.
Obviously, Luke's not going to make a difference. Gylndan, you pass. Doc.
What's Matt got? Bless or just +4?
Wisdom save, you pass.
Just got +4.
Oh, okay.
So,
I do have a bless.
You have blessed.
Yeah, so if you get +4 and then a D4 bless, you might pass.
you actually might pass. If you roll bless.
Which is a D4, 1d4.
1d4.
Need a 4.
4?
And you use the +4.
Well, you might as well if I can get out of it, yeah.
Can't pass.
Oh!
You needed that.
Yeah.
That was needed. Well done. Okay, so
Cheers,
Matt
lads.
passing, Luke failing, so Luke, you're not frightened of her, and will take.
I was already.
Yeah, is he not extra frightened?
Terrified.
Frightened squared.
I actually cannot attack her now.
So Luke, you take 14 points of psychic damage. Everyone else takes 7.
An ability that damages you and possibly installs fear is quite powerful.
Yes, indeed, you are facing a quite high CR creature right now.
Well, she's going out like a little bitch.
As she, again, as she's taken all this damage, she just lets out this wretched scream throughout the entire cavern. She's out of legendary actions for this turn, don't let me forget that before I try and hurt you even more. Mazzy, it's your turn.
Alrighty then. Just checking if I have anything else that I could really use.
That's my con save for Bigby's hand. However, I'm going to use my own +4 on that to pass.
No, what might? Just 2 more hours really. Oh my god.
11 unfortunately misses.
I'll keep your blessed, JJ.
Is it with my rolls?
Well, bless you, one attack roll and saving throw.
And that does do a further damage.
10.
Oh, does a lot more damage.
If you took damage, man, you have to save hunt as well.
Oh, I did. I generally thought I didn't for some reason, but of course I did damage. What was it? Constitution save.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw. While we move
No worries.
on to Gylndan.
Still there.
So I missed it because you went a bit quiet. So did Doc get a hit on these bugs in front of me? Do I know?
Yeah, when they were coming past.
Okay, so I'm going to go
Why they're coming fast?
here.
Yeah.
And then bonus action, I'm going to hit with Bigby's hand with advantage through flanking.
I thought it was too far away. That's why I didn't move for the advantage.
Yeah, I'll allow it, yeah.
I don't know if you
It's a big thing. I would say you should be in the middle. Because obviously it's directly opposite her. So you should be directly opposite it, which is... But then it's a big thing, so no, I'll allow.
Okay.
Alright.
Night, girl.
Night.
I'm on in the afternoon, not the morning.
Okay, I'll speak to you tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be home.
That's an 18, Ben?
18 hits.
Okay, it's was it 4d6 I said?
4d8.
4d8. Oh, please be good. That's okay. 19 damage.
19 damage.
And then I'm going to try and hit this spider.
Hit the spider.
With a staff hit.
With a staff hit. It's been coming out a little.
Ka-chow. 21.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, definitely hits. Spider swarm. Put. Gonzo.
We're going to call that a productive turn.
Cheers.
You say gonorrhea?
I did say gonorrhea.
What is wrong with you?
Legendary action, she's going to say, no, not on my watch. And she is going to...
Cheers, Ronnie.
Good going. Thank you, Luke. Well done.
Well remembered.
Well remembered. Her turn.
Luke, I thought you were chancing your arm.
Her turn. Gylndan and Mazzy. As she sort of looks towards you guys, she sort of combs her hair through her claws and unleashes it towards you, growing to a set of, like, this huge thing of spider's webs. Can both of you make either a strength or dexterity saving throw? It's up to you.
Dexterity.
Strength or dexterity. My strength's higher, so we'll go with strength.
Pass.
Dexterity. Do I still have your bless, JJ?
Yep.
I don't need it.
Don't need it, you're fine. In which case, she's going to make 3 attacks against the rest of you. Who's done the most damage to her? So you did some sneak attack damage, which is fair. You have mainly been going after spiders. You, she can't get you, and you have been going at her with the massive fuck off hand. She's going to go for you. 17 plus 9, 26.
I won't bother with the shield.
So that is 15 slashing damage.
Oh, I might be down here, boys.
Plus 10 poison damage.
So 25 total, yeah?
Yeah. With her first attack.
Yeah, I'm going to go down here, I think.
Second attack. Natural 19 to hit you, Gylndan.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm definitely down.
That's 3, 5, that's 8. No. Yeah, 8 slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Plus, for posterity, 4 poison damage.
I'm gonzo.
Seeing Gylndan go down, she's going to go for the next one that she hates the most, and that's the very visible person not praying to her, Dokrumir. 12 plus 9, that's 21.
That hits.
2, 7 slashing damage from Gylndan. He's down.
Oh, fuck. Boys, help.
Plus 8 poison damage. Half the 4 for you.
I'm down.
Both Doc and Gylndan unfortunately fall. As she absolutely just tears through you guys.
I've got my spell slots, man.
With attacks.
Oh, I can't use that. Shit.
Okay. There are no spiders in play. Doc, it's your turn. You roll me a death saving throw. Big one. Oh no, Constitution saving throw for injuries.
His other arm is broken.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
I think you really need to roll that in your hand a lot more. Because it doesn't really roll when you hit the ground.
A d20.
15.
15, you're fine. Gylndan, roll me a Constitution saving throw for injuries.
Oh wait, no, I'm not down. I have Death Ward. I go to 1 HP.
Oh my god! Death Ward. Friggin' OP.
Great success.
No, Death Ward. I'm on 1 HP.
From 1 HP. How many attacks did she make?
3.
3. Cool. Excellent.
Felt like 100.
Well, not dead.
You watch as, so this first attack just slams down on Gylndan, slashing through his chest. The second one, slashing through. Gylndan, unfortunately, you fail. You roll me a d20.
Hey.
8. I think that's a fairly grievous injury, but oh my god, this thing is so dysfunctional.
That was a very well placed death ward, JJ.
It was a very, very well placed death ward. I was
a heap of shit otherwise.
Hacking myself from it there.
Oh, you can yourself. This is your.
I want you guys to win! Don't get me wrong here. Visible wound to the body, hit point max reduced by 1, Gylndan. For every 24 hours that you don't get some healing. Disadvantage on charisma, persuasion checks, advantage on intimidation checks, disadvantage on attacks or checks that use the body part that was injured. So roll me a d6.
Oh,
6. As she slashes down, you try and use your right arm to defend yourself, but her claw just gashes straight through. You can physically see bone right now.
Oh!
As you fall to the ground.
Are you not dead?
No, because I'd find out.
Yeah, but you're dead down there is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Back up. You're not back up. And as she goes for you, Doc, she slashes across you, and you feel like you should have.
I do lose bless.
You should have gone down for that, but thankfully this holy aura emits from you, and you're not down as of yet. No spiders in play, like I said. Doc, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I am going to channel divinity. I'm gonna take 30 HP and give 20 to Gylndan from your 31. So the channel divinity, yeah.
My arm's still fucked.
Preserve.
Your arm is still fucked.
I'm thinking, oh, Doc's got me up, that's great, and I see the bone sticking out of my arm, and I go, oh shit.
wait, Gylndan's up.
Gylndan's now up with 20 HP.
We can bring the spiritual weapon around. Well, that's a 27 to hit with the spiritual weapon.
27 to hit with spiritual weapon definitely hits.
And 10 force damage.
10 force damage. As this sort of rising, glowing symbol just smacks her in the stomach, her whole body recoils, and all the spiders on her back just sort of as they just sort of shiver and shake as she begins to grow with rage. Anything else on your turn?
That's everything.
That is everything. Legendary action.
Fuck your death ward.
Yeah, it makes sense.
She misses the first one.
Does she have it?
Oh damn! She missed the second one.
As these two swipes just claw over you with a 2 and a 5 on the dice roll.
Stay in the lab. Stay in the
Keep moving.
But Gylndan, you're back up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next up, it is Oramis.
How many hit points do you give me, Doc?
20.
20, cool. Thank you.
Can I bonus action conceal blade?
Bonus action, conceal blade.
I'm frightened, but I have advantage with Doc, so does that mean I just have a normal roll?
Yeah.
Okay. So blade.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. 9 plus 4. Roll sneak attack.
Oh, double sneak attack.
16.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, how much damage is that? 13,
20,
29.
20, 24, 22.
Wait, how much is
32 plus.
32, yeah.
35?
45.
45. Oramis, how do you want to do this?
Oh!
Holy mother of shit. As the Queen of Spiders looms over you, sort of threatened and absolutely terrified at the prospect of everyone getting up around her, you turn around. She turns around to look at you. Your hidden blade ready. What do you do?
Can I, with the hidden blade, slice through one of her legs?
Yeah.
She topples over and then I just through the skull.
Yeah, she topples over. Your hidden blade then sort of swiping up through her jawline. This huge jaw, her fangs almost sort of go through her own lip, and she just stares at you with these deadpan eyes. Just like, she slumps, the entire weight of this horrifying thing now on top of you. She falls to the floor, dead. Lolth, Queen of Spiders, eliminated.
Great success! Ben, can you blow the horn of the Duragar, please?
You can, yeah, immediately you pull out this horn of the Duragar. It's a very, very loud horn for you guys. You can assume that obviously it's enchanted so that other Duragar will hear it. But as you're sort of points out, you blow the horn, much similar to when you defeated Vinicius, this black cloud forms on the corpse of Lolth. It grows and grows into 5 sort of spectral dragon heads made of this black mist that look around at each other. My love, you will all burn. And as she evaporates down, the mist envelops suddenly all of you. And around you can see a red desert, mountains off in the distance, skies filled with fire. There are ruins everywhere of different clans and tribes and peoples that you don't recognize. Runes on all these things and writings that you don't recognize. Maybe some of you recognize them from history. It almost looks like history's dumping ground. But in the distance, you see a castle, temple almost, beyond the Red Mountains. You are sucked back into life with a very humble voice around you. Guys, oh my God, we gotta go, man. Come outside, Drix. Oh my God, oh holy crap! Who the goddamn hell is that?
That's Lolth.
Oh shit! Come on! Dokrumir, y'all got any healing? He's not in a good way. Really not in a good way.
I'm pretty much tapped, I'm sorry.
I can do a healing word for you. A cure word wound even. Come on. Just before I leave, can I just light a match and try to burn what's left of her, if that's going to do anything?
Yeah, of course.
I just want to make sure that that's never coming back to us. Like,
I mean, you can use a torch. I don't think you have any matches.
Yeah, I've got a torch.
Before he burns her, can I just have a look and see if she's got anything useful?
Yeah, sure. So
this guy's charging in, so we need to rush.
She doesn't really have anything on her. He's literally got this rag over her sort of chest from where her thing was.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Did you say she had fangs?
Bit of fang, yeah.
Can I pull one out?
Yeah, of course. Add a fang of Lolth to your inventory.
Cheers.
Put that in a necklace, mate.
Yeah, boy. You, anything else? Chasm here.
Do you want to keep the head as a trophy?
Don't come for us.
Are you guys following?
I'll follow Matt now.
Yeah.
Let's follow her. Cool.
Climb back up the area, back out towards the temple. No drow in sight, nothing. Unless you.
Is there an eerie silence?
There is a bit of an eerie silence, yes. Although this eerie silence, as you get closer to the exit, is followed by a loud sort of humming noise. And as you sort of exit, upon the bottom of the stairs, exactly where you left him, is Drix, contorting and twitching and writhing on the ground almost. And you can see this sort of headpiece is getting tighter and tighter on his head. I wanted to remove it, but I don't know if it's going to hurt him. Anything anyone could... Please.
I think we've got to take it off, haven't we?
Can I just flash my conceal blade and say I know something we could do for him?
Very funny.
What? I'm gonna
joking.
cure wounds him
Oh,
now.
let's go.
I've only got 2 level 1 spell slots left, so I can do it twice.
Yeah.
But
Can I take the cap off with Mage Hand, please?
Yeah, of course. Take the cap off, Mage Hand, pulling it off his head. And there, sort of revealed, is this area where the cap has clearly been sort of like pulling and pulsating at his sort of brain and his head. It's a really fucking creepy sight. But you are able to sort of calm him, and he does calm after a little while. He contorts and moves and probably sort of falls. What is it done?
She is dead.
Can I start, obviously going on, I'm not really bothered about Drake's, can I start trying to hit Gylndan's arm?
Yeah, of course.
Off some bandages and just like binding his arm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As he helps me, I'll try not to look at it, but I'll keep looking at it, I'll just keep retching.
Guys, how are we gonna get out of here?
I can get us out, but not today. We need a long rest. That was a taxing battle.
Alright.
Is there supposed to be a portal?
You can portal us as a...
Oh, can I do it as a ritual?
I think that... Can you do it as a ritual?
Might be a ritual, let me have a quick look.
I think you can do it as a ritual.
Cool.
Does it, or is it... I don't know if it's a ritual spell or not.
If it is, then I can do it, but I do not have a level 5 spell slot anymore.
No.
It is not a ritual.
Shoot.
Do we have long
As far as I'm
distance?
aware, unless it's been put in wrong.
No, I think that's my mistake. I think it's a thinking on my part.
No, so you, I think something's coming. Can y'all hear that buzzing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what is that buzzing?
I ain't got. We need to get the fuck out of here. We gotta go. If any drow here, if you guys did what you goddamn did, we gotta get out of here.
Need somewhere to hide for a bit and just rest up.
That cave we just came through, or I don't know, anywhere.
The cave sounds good, let's go.
Anywhere but here, because this is probably where they'll go straight to.
Alright. Good idea. Y'all ready to go? Is there anything you want to, anything you need from here?
I'd quite like to get this sorted. I'll just show my... Which hand? I got it on my left, didn't I? So I've got a messed up left hand and even more messed up right hand.
Yeah. Actually, you notice as you pull down your sleeve, your left hand, like it's no longer there.
Okay, fine. There we go.
It's gone. You are freed from your service. Hercule, however, is not. His band is still there because he hasn't left the Underdark yet.
Okay.
Fulfilled his end of the bargain. We gotta. Let's go. And as you're leaving, heading into the forest, you begin to hear this humming getting louder and louder. It's very alien and sort of buzzing, and you can hear something large, almost metal looming, almost like an engine turning. And it's a brief second before you look to the road and sort of above you, and you begin to see sort of a few mind flayers walking towards the temple. And as they walk towards the temple, you then see a larger collection of them. These weird sort of bear-like animals, white sort of, a bit more humanoid than bears, much skinnier with more sort of humanoid faces, pulling with chains this huge vessel, this glass vessel, with like 10 feet by 10 feet brain inside, filled with brine. And then you find out what the humming was about. This huge metal ship flies overhead, glowing green on its windows, these large tentacles at its very back, sort of pushing it through the air. Drix turns. Thank you all for your service. But unfortunately this cavern needs new governance. My people, I think, would be willing to take over. Maybe if I show them what I have done, they might let me back. You helped me, saved me, so I will spare you. Leave this cavern, for a war is coming. Purple turns to Drix. He looks up at him, sort of, and Drix sort of, they share a bit of sort of conversation in their minds. Drix stands there, looking at the rest of you. Is there anything anyone would like to say to him at this point?
Correct. No, I don't think we particularly like him. I don't think he particularly likes us, but he helped us, so that's the end of it, really.
How healthy is Drix looking?
I offered to heal him, and nothing came of it. So.
Oh yeah, roll that. I was under the assumption that you did.
Matt, I don't think JJ's on about healing him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I haven't done it yet, so.
The only thing is he's the ticket to keeping us alive. If we just murder him and these people come in long notice, that doesn't look very good, does it? And I think we're vastly outnumbered.
I'll say to him, do what you like with the Underdark, but even think about coming to our world, and we will face you, and you will lose. Dude, I killed the god just right 10 minutes ago. You got the next.
Be that a threat?
Take that how you will.
I am weak, but I must go. I would suggest you all leave here as quickly as you can. Maybe one day I will see you. Should your world prove useful, should we win through the struggle ahead. Goodbye, gentlemen. Goodbye,
Ready to come above.
Should you prove useful? Should your world prove useful?
That's a yes, I think.
Not for a while though, because he's going to be occupied with there'll be a Duragar.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We've destroyed one evil and sown the seeds of our own destruction.
I mean, we could, as you say, prevent the seeds of our own destruction.
Drix, I don't like you, but I can't deny you were useful. We won't part as friends, but we will part, and I'll hold out a hand to him again.
Oh, never seen this trick before.
Make me a persuasion check. I will allow you to give him advantage, as you guys have seen this trick before.
Double 20s. That's a 16.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Do you want me to roll it for you? So?
Yes.
Never understood this camaraderie. I must admit, dwarf, you have been the least annoying. And he holds out his hand.
Oh, you know what's coming. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds on him.
Of course you are. Roll for Inflict Wounds.
That's what a hit, don't I?
While he's doing that, can I just push my staff across the front of Hercule?
Am I getting advantage on this because I'm sort of taking him by surprise?
I mean, I have said he takes your hand.
Okay.
I'm going to say, yeah, you get a hit. Roll anyway to see if you get a crit.
Okay.
But
I do get a crit.
oh my lord! All right, roll the damage.
Okay, so that is 20. Oh, that roll's not as good. 27.
27.
Jesus Christ.
You place your hand on his, and suddenly these wounds just start appearing, these cuts and scars all over his form. He retches, and again you can all hear just these alien voices in your mind, or this one alien voice in your mind. Hercule runs up, you just stop, smacks your hand away from his.
I was holding him back.
You were holding him back, so never mind, he doesn't. He tries to push past your thing, but even by the time he tries to get past, it's too late. Drix falls to the ground, dead.
Cheers for that, dude.
What did you... What the fuck did you just...
I don't take threats against my home only.
I don't think that was a goddamn threat, but... This was... He helped you! He helped all of y'all! Even though y'all been nothing but
Only
weird to
further his
this.
own ends. Didn't help us out of the goodness of his heart to do the right thing.
Doesn't matter, he helped you nonetheless, didn't he? None of us would be here if...
Hercule, calm down, Hercule. I know this is a lot, but I don't think he was the person you built him up to be in your mind. I think he was a manipulator, and he would have cut you off in a heartbeat to his own ends. I know you shared experiences together, but you have to overlook that now. You have to be rational now.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Your friend's dead. He's a dick. It's okay.
I said everyone gets wrong persuasion, but
Say some things.
yes, Gylndan is so wise and very powerful. Persuasion, pretty much.
We have to leave if we have to live. He was going towards it.
Advantage.
20.
Oh, not 20.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. That's how we do this.
Let's just get out of here. Not another word. Let's get the fuck out of here. He walks to the body of Drix, sits down, and out of the sort of bottom of his pack, he reaches down and pulls out this small little gem. So long, friend. I get what they say. Help me through a rough time. Goodbye. Places the gem on Drix's chest. At this point you can sort of hear the loud humming of something, and then this strange sort of weird explosion almost noise, very, very high pitched, and you see this green ray shoot from the ship that was flying through the air. And if you remember, I said Lolth's temple had sort of hands of hers that were sort of dripping water from pools in her hands, and this ray just cuts straight through one of the hands. The hand falls into the pool below, creating a thunderous crash, at which point Hercule takes that as a sort of, let's get out of here.
Cave.
Now. And that is where we will end the session today.
Oh.
Correct success.
I will say, for ease of thing, you manage to get to the cave. You take a long rest. At this point, the Mind Flayers are more concerned about getting the temple as theirs.
Go.
Within the 8-hour rest, you guys manage to notice that a brief, from as high as you are up top, you can see a Durgar scouting party begin to sort of come towards the temple, though they make no progress at getting further. A brief skirmish starts between the Mind Flayers and the Durgar.
Well, I'm glad it only took 20 minutes from us killing her for it to all descend into more chaos.
This is like it's near the end of your long rest. you can hear this skirmish, the first battle of this possibly quite long war. The end of your short rest to move a bit swifter into the next session, not to try and rush things, but Gylndan, you can cast Teleportation Circle. Where are you teleporting to?
The Shattered Coast.
I'd have had a discussion with Doc about this beforehand, and I've said, Doc, the only two places I know are Hawksmoor and the capital, and I understand we don't really want to go to Hawksmoor. So, are you okay if we go back to the capital?
Yeah, well, I mean, the circle is not going to be hidden. It's going to be a very, well, high-profile area. So
yeah,
capital.
Back to the capital.
You create the sigil on the floor, teleport back to the capital, and that's where we'll end the session. And for next session, could everyone please level up their characters to level 11? Thank you very much.
I don't think I've ever added